as YouTube has not gone live. What is up, all VOD watchers of both Twitch and YouTube varieties? Welcome back to another VOD. Today is Yakuza yet again. This guy. I'm starting to feel streamer's remorse. It's getting bad. I'm playing too much. That's fine, because I don't plan on playing it tomorrow. So it absolves me of all my sins, similarly to that time Jesus got put up on the cross. Am I comparing myself to Jesus? I don't know. You know, could mean anything. It's metaphorical in that manner. You know, multiple interpretations. Wow. Anyways, what's up? Yeah, what's up, Kenta? Thank you very much for redeeming first. Welcome back to the stream. How is it rocking? How is it rolling? It is a pleasure to have you. That's just the Kenta way, and way, of course, spelled way, like protein. Allow me to turn on streamer mode, because God forbid anything is easy on this shit-ass service. One day, Discord is going to get overtaken. Alright, I'm sure there's already a new version of Discord, and it's going to pop off, and it's going to be great. Alright, I need that to happen, and soon, because fuck Discord, dude. They're putting in microtransactions. Are you like Otis from Barnyard? No. Maybe a little bit. Oh my god. This is going to be my concurrent joke on my part for the whole stream. Every time you say whey, you're going to refer to the protein. You know what? Yeah, everybody needs like a thing. So, go for it. Welcome back to the stream, Kanduku dude. Always a pleasure to have you. I'm afraid I have not... I've seen a lot of Barnyard. I don't remember a lot of Barnyard. So I can't comment on my similarities to Otis. But if it's a good thing, then yes. If it's a bad thing, then no. Alright, so here's what we're doing. The entirety of last stream, I played Pocket Circuit Racer, and I realize now that that was
a body has been discovered!
Thank you very much, Kenta, for having your body be discovered by an uncommon Pikmin. I appreciate it. What we're going to do is we're going to go here, and then we're going to get money, and we're going to go over here. And we're going to go here, and we're going to go back over here. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a fuck ton of side quests, we're going to do a fuck ton of real estate, and ideally, there'll be enough gameplay. Are you going to call me Susan Boyle? Wasn't planning on it, although I can. Ideally, I would prefer to call you by your given name. Count Dooku Dude, obviously. My body? Yeah, you died, bro. That's how Danganronpa's all about. I started a Raincode, which is basically a Danganronpa name, a while ago. Gonna be honest. I started watching Andor immediately after that, and Andor's better. Fuck. I have 100,000 points instead of 102,000. There's no way you have 100,000 points. That's so much. There's no way. I don't even know what I could, how the fuck would I possibly drain that number of points? Pikmin was made to keep the poor poor. Yeah, that was a joke. Jesus Christ. Alright, what am I letting him look at? Oh, I see. This is the guy who, haven't you ever stared at a girl's photo long enough that her clothes started to melt away? I don't... Everyone gets it out of the way in their teens. I don't know anyone over 20 hasn't done it yet. Well, I literally just did a side quest about a man who is 30 and hasn't had a girlfriend once. I don't like this guy. Although he is, in Sotenbori, there's this guy who's just like him, but he has no clothes on. So I guess this is an improvement. However, I'm afraid I don't really like Mr. Libido. You know, his vibe isn't good. And you might think of me a bad man. You might think of me a bad man. He's picking on bald people. I wouldn't say that. I'm picking on people who need to keep it in their pants. And I think that's okay. I think that's a reasonable thing to think. Alright, public indecency is a serious crime. There could be minors around. Alright, and for that, you need to keep your clothes on and stop making weird gesticular movements in public. Huh? There's no way this guy is serious. God, you're really gonna do this, huh? Am I crazy? Oh no. We're not doing this one. We're not doing that one. Alright, I'm sorry. If any of you really wanted the phone in the game, I'm afraid you'll have to buy it yourself. We're not doing the phone side quest. That guy butter watch himself. Why would he butter watch himself? Why would he butter his watch? Ah, now I've turned it on you. But no, the reason I'm not doing it is because the Telltale Boys Club is vaguely erotic. Hello, young woman. Hello, foreign femme. Please. I'll offer her help. Why not? I need to do a side quest anyways. Take this toughness Z. I have a lot of drugs on me. Stop milking my jokes. That doesn't mean anything. It happened a little while ago. I lose my job. Bro, I fucking hate it when I lost my job. I work the sexy job, but I no take it anymore. You take my passport. I have no passport now. If the immigration finds me now, I get kicked out of Japan. You know, when I hopped onto the stream today, I was like, listen, I know there's a lot of politics stuff going on right now. There's some politics stuff last stream. In LA, they're doing riots and whatnot. So maybe let's keep it on the chill. We don't need to do too much. And maybe we can slide by for the next 3 hours and we don't talk about it at all. And yet somehow, some way, through either the grace of God or the work of the devil, I'm unsure which, somehow I have come to an immigration side story in Yakuza. What are the odds? Probably pretty high, but still. Some Japanese, easy to say, some not. I practice, but this is the hard speak. I need pizza. It's pizza. It's pizza. Passport to pizza. She's been saying it over and over again. I guess I can see how that would make you happy. Everyone happy with the visa. I want to be happy too. I get the visa, I work job. Oh no, she's talking about the visa. She's talking about a visa. Please. Need the visa. The visa costs money. I have no money. Come on, man. Come on, man. You need to pick up on what this is, Kiryu. I had visa once. Now visa is time. A secret wallet? I don't need this. Samantha Thomas. Alright. Smile Burger? This is so sad. I am not a fan of this pun thing that you're doing. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, wait. Oh wait, because I have the fucking trouble finder. Where's Smile Burger? Smile Burger's all the way over there? You've gotta be shitting me. Alright, whatever, I suppose. Get out of my way. Get out of my way, man. Don't fuck with me. This is serious business. You don't want to fuck with me, pal. Wow, how cheesy. I can't believe you're gonna be doing those puns all stream. I thought it was just gonna be way, but I guess that's my fault. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this. And we're gonna... Oh, we need to go into equipment. And then we're gonna get rid of... Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Meh. 2 sacrifice stones, berserker charms, not bad. I don't really use it though. I feel like this should be more than enough. Alright, so we're going to Smile Burger, which as far as I'm aware is right here. And there's the temple on the way, which is more than ideal. Well, the thing you two have in common is that you're a male cow. Me and Otis? Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, you're actually so right, because a male cow is usually a bull, who would not have udders. However, I am, you know, despite being male, right now, my hoodie is that of the typical cow, which is a female. Maybe I am like Otis from Barnyard. Fuck, I never even thought about it like that. Finally, quick change clothes. I can, wear them? I do want to see what they are, because they seem interesting. Damn. Well, thanks for pointing that out, Count Dooku. I didn't really see the vision, but now I see the vision. Anyways, let's get some pizza, because apparently Kiryu can't pick up on the fact that a foreign immigrant needs a visa, buddy. Can I get a pizza?
Nani?
A pizzeria. You could try Pizza-la. You order over the phone, they deliver it right away. Can you call this Pizza-la person? Pizza-la is the name of the pizza place, not a person, but yeah, I can call them. What's up, Slash 'em up 206? That's a threatening name. That's a threatening name that worries me that you raided with. Hello. Thank you for the raid. That's a little threatening. Yeah. How's it going? It's going well. Visa, do you have one? No. I've lived in the same place all my life and also was born here. So no visa for me. I have a passport and everything. Nah, I'm harmless, friend. Alright, what's up? Where'd you come from? What's going on? What's rocking? I had some trouble with scary named people hopping into the chat recently. So I was a little worried. I was a little worried when I saw Slash Above appear in the raid, but you know, if you're big chillin', you're big chillin'. Alright, I multi-stream. That's what the little guy in the bottom left is. That's Count Dookie Dude. And yesterday, someone with the name Adolf Hitler showed up. So things have been a little weird. You gotta understand. Alright, so I need to go fast in order to deliver the foreign immigrant a pizza. I have 1 minute to go. And I'm going all the way over here. I think this is the fastest way. Kiryu, you gotta run, buddy. Go! You have to be joking. This is your top speed? This is your... Kiryu, bro, you gotta go, man. What's happening here? I can't even look at chat. I'm too worried about fucking up my line. I'm too worried about fucking up my line. I need to have it right. If I lose time, then the woman's not gonna get the pizza. I'm so sorry. I know that there's a message in Twitch chat right now, but I can't. Oh, you son of a bitch! I can't read it. I need to lock in. I need to go with all I have. Fuck! This is my equivalent to Mario Kart World. Who needs to spend $500 when you have high octane racing action right here? Take the curve, inside line. Oh yeah, he's killing it. Oh, he's doing it. It's moving. Go. Go, Kiryu. Dodge the boxes. They're an obstacle. Ugh, inside line. I'm making it. I'm getting you your pizza. Anyways, can't wait for her to be distraught at the fact that she wanted a visa. Alright, Snap. Yeah, that's crazy. I know, right? Delivery time. First time playing the Yakuza series. This is my first game, and it's my first time playing it, and I don't know anything about the game other than the sewer fight, but I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really know that. You gotta lock on. I locked on, Count Dooku. Thank you. Nice, nice. Great series. Hope he enjoys it. I also hope I enjoy it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been practicing, and now I can pronounce the Japanese P and V sound. Thank you so much. I ordered something safe. It looked good in the picture. Come on. Come on. Drop the punchline. Drop the punchline. Please. I'm not an expert like you are, but then again, it might be different here in Japan from your country. Take this. I can't fucking believe this, dude. I can't fucking believe this, dude. Oh my god. I can't fucking believe this, man. I can't do this. I can't. Alright, what the fuck, Kiryu? What's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you? Yeah, you're kind of a dumbass, bro. Oh shit. Who's this guy? Her boss? Is this the guy that took your passport? If you get a visa by the deadline, you get your passport back and you can leave this job. But if you don't, oh my god. Will you take a pizza? Why did he take it? There's no one on the planet who'd make that stupid of a mistake. Yeah. These side quests be super goofy but fun as hell. I'm having a good time right now. I assume you've beaten the game. I'm not super sure. Listen, I'm sorry. I wish I could further understand your circumstances. /em up 206. I can't believe there are 205 other /em ups. It just doesn't seem right to me. But then again, the world's a big place. There are like 8 billion people. But I'm doing the real estate minigame, and as I'm waiting for all the businesses to pile up and pay me, I'm trying to do a side quest and then pivot between them. I'm a pizza, you're a pizza. Like right now. You've been here for a while. I think you've gone bad. Apparently a pizza goes bad after a day in Japan. Anyways, I'm gonna beat this. This shouldn't be too hard. Who's this guy behind him? Is this just a random dude? Why? Hey. You're a little weak, you know that? That might be because this is side quest 3, and I'm like on chapter 10, but what would I know? Yeah, big Yakuza fan, beat them all, and currently playing the latest one. By latest one, you mean, what is it, Majima in Hawaii? If you want a visa, apply properly like you're supposed to. I'll teach you how. Give her back her passport. Samantha, don't leave me. I have to tell you, really. I love you, Samantha. I'm so crazy about you, I took your passport. So you couldn't leave the parlor. I'm so sorry for everything. Please marry me. If you marry me, you can work in Japan without a visa. You can even keep wiring money to your family back home. I wouldn't force my wife to sell her body. I just force other women to sell their body. I'm not a bad guy, you gotta believe me. Please forgive me, Samantha. When I pushed you into prostitution, it was all for your sake. You gotta believe me. This man did bad things to me. When I feel lonely, he talked to me. My family is still waiting and still hungry, so I have to work in Japan. I will marry him, Kiryu-san. I didn't know they had a green card system. I'm gonna beat your ass, bro. I can't believe you fucking took a woman's passport and said, I'll give it back if you marry me. I don't need one of these, but I appreciate it. Good pizza's like a new marriage. Enjoy it. Ah, ew, Kiryu. Not the confession. Do you have cash cow, my friend? I don't have cash. Actually, I have my wallet right here because this is the desk where I keep everything. Let me look at my bills. I have $1. I have $6 because of 5 in here. I have $7. I have $17. I have $18. So I am kind of a cash cow when you think about it. I'm a man with a lot of money. All right, I could buy at least like one meal for that. All right, I got tons of money. I need to deposit it in my my bank account because I use my card all the time. The dumbest. Who the fuck is this? That's the pizza delivery boy. Why are you here, bro? What the fuck? Why are you here? That's it? No explanation, no anything? He's just fucking watching in the corner? Why? Get out of my way. Alright. I'm a little worried that this might be something adult, but we're gonna have to rip it. That was kind of cheesy. I don't know if I read it the first time, but I might have ignored it just to keep me from reading it. I don't think this Twitch gig is working. Yo, what's up, Mr. Crispy Toast? It's good to have you back. Oh, it's good to see you again. How's it rock and roll? I'm glad you got here while the stream is still going. I still feel bad for ending stream, and then your first ever chat message was... Your first ever chat message was, oh shit, the stream's ending. I'm glad to have you here while things are actually happening. By the way, guys, thank you very much for watching the stream. I really appreciate it. It's been great. It's been phenomenal, but I'm afraid I have... No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, you're leaving. Fuck. No. No, I was joking. Got business to handle. Have a good stream. Enjoy the fun that is Yakuza. Thank you very much for the follow/emote. I really appreciate it. I hope I can see you around sometime. Good luck with your business. Good luck. I hope your business goes well. Alright, what's happening here? Word of advice. You better not sit there, buddy. Alright, it's funny Pizza Land. Pizza Land is funny. I just don't know why he was standing. See you around, homie. See you, Space Cowboy. I think that's what the line says. I don't know. I haven't watched Cowboy Bebop. Alright, what's up, Nihilistic Man? Nihilistic Man? Am I the only one when they see the word nihilism, they think of that, what is it? The Smiling Friends clip? You know, where he's like, nothing matters. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna kill you. And he's like, no, please. I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna commit copyright infringement for just a little bit. Alright, let me just... There we go. I'm gonna commit a little bit of copyright infringement. Just a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. I think this one clip from Smiling Friends has done more damage to the idea of nihilism on the internet than anything ever in the entire world. Every time I see the word, I always just think of this one clip. I can't take it seriously. I just can't do it. It's not possible. I'm different person? What do you mean, Count Dooku Dude? Different person from who? Different person from the original Count Dooku Dude? What's going on? Well, let me just check. I have to keep rechecking. I truly do. Sometimes I have to recheck if Count Dooku Dude is really who he says he is. You seem a little oblivious, so let me bring you up to speed. The guy who just came in, he's a mobster. Like, part of the Chinese mafia, part of the Yakuza. He waits there for customers to come to him and buy weapons. Yeah, okay, so he's part of the Chinese mafia. Oh, he's a journalist. Yeah. The name's Kasuga. I'm investigating the dark side of Kamurocho. This town's teeming with shady characters. I want to get the inside scoop and blow the clever's gear off. Oh, that was your clone. My apologies, Count Dooku Dude. I'm glad the real you is back now. Listen, I don't want to be that guy. But if there's anyone here who knows anything about the dark side of Kamurocho, I feel like Kiryu would have a pretty good grasp on it. And I'm going to say from one individual who's really into playing a video game, maybe a little too into it, and taking the scenario very seriously, even though it shouldn't be to you, a video game character in this context, I would not do what you're doing. I'm just saying, it doesn't, you know? I just wouldn't do it, you know, not my vibe. So what the fuck is the actual sub-story here? What is the actual sub-story here? For my story, I need a sense of gritty realism. I need to get close to the action. So here's my plan. I'm gonna try buying a gun from him. Nani? I feel like that's a bad idea. I was skeptical at first, but now I'm convinced. I'm gonna take a shot at it. Not today, but soon. No good can come from a civilian striking a match under criminal affairs. Maybe next time I can interview you, Kiryu-kun. He's gonna get his ass beat. I don't think he's gonna make it. What, do I need to like leave and walk a certain distance away and it's gonna pop back up? And it's like, okay, you can come back now, smiley face. I feel I've played this game too much. I played this game too much. Alright, I'll say it. I played this game too much. I know exactly what's gonna happen. Well, joke's on him, because I'm actually just I'm gonna go look at my business. Alright, I'm gonna go be a businessman, and then I can come back. Because all of these sub-stories are just things for me to do. I thought I could move past them. So they're a part of the South Korean mob? Doesn't really seem like it. As far as I'm aware, I haven't seen a strong Korean presence in these games. But then again, I suppose I wasn't paying too much attention. You know, for for what was meant to be a close that let me change rather quickly, I don't think they're doing that. Alright. Okay. All I gotta do, and then press Y, and then all I have to do is that. X, 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 Y. And then if you press Y in the middle of a group of 4 people or more, then you can do a special technique. The problem is that that's not going too well. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get owned. Come on, grit those teeth, motherfucker! That didn't work. Ow. Why are you stabbing me? It hurts my feelings when you do stuff like that. Fuck you. Oh, this isn't the guy. I was kind of aiming for the guy with the big ass sword. Him? Like this guy? There we go, we're good. We're fine. Well, this is okay. I would have run past him anyways. There's a card here that carries... Where is it? I don't see it. There it is. Wow, Miho Tono, Type B. Finally. Exactly what I was looking for. Anyways, southwards I go. Hey Boulevard East. Out of my way. Are you on a date with a woman? Not anymore, pal. Are you having a good time with your girl? Take this on for size. You get what you fucking deserve. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's kind of fun to bump into people, but I feel bad sometimes. So I could take the taxi down the street and pay 10,000 yen to do so, or I could run. I don't like walking. I think it might have been faster to walk. You know? Listen, I think it might have actually taken about the same time. I feel bad when it's like a bunch of people picking on someone and it's like, oh my god, you need to save them. But, you know, there's only so much I can do. And by that, I mean I'm kind of lazy and I don't want to do it because then I have to fight them and I get like basically no money from it, so what's even the point? Alright, let's take a look. Alright, crisp 73,000, 92,000, 62,000. Oh, did I say 1,000? You know what I meant. You know what I meant. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Alright. I don't own all of these, which means eventually I'll need to go back and do more. I need to buy more stuff. But as it stands right now, let's just spend an obscene amount of money for what is essentially nothing. Okay. Both of these are S rank, so now we can start collection. I might actually be able to just go buy something right now. Now that we're at 50% of the Pleasure King, we should be able to fight them pretty soon. Now, part of the issue is that I'm not very good at what I do. You know, it's not my specialty, as it were. Oh, I should have gone up instead of down. Oh well. So I need to get a little better at fighting, or else I don't think I'm gonna make it very far. Oh no! I don't want to do this again. Okay. So we're gonna go through one of these, and I guess we'll just find one. Not exactly sure which ones we have, but I can find it. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I think it's fun. I think these are fun and cool minigames. However, the part where you need to like wander around and blindly chase at all of the properties, unless you have like a map, is really stupid. I think it's really dumb. I mean, You know? It's just kind of lame. I don't know what to say. Anyways, I'm gonna equip this super spicy knife just in case I need it for the future. Alright, so we're on Pink Street, so this is exactly where I need to be. I need to scroll up and take a gander at what I got here. I've been on the main street, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna pause. We're gonna go business. Wait, what's lame today? Yeah, we have a lot. When it comes to the mini games for Yakuza, right? Like this, this, and then the Cabaret Club mini game. I think for the most part, the games are pretty good. Except for the part where you need to wander around and just blindly chase things, hoping that you'll like stumble across the right one, unless you have a map. I don't know if it makes more sense in Japanese, because it might. I know a lot of games do that. I know a lot of these things have Japanese written on it. Unfortunately, as someone who cannot read Japanese, doesn't really mean much to me. And now I'm poor again. Let's go, gamers. Let's go. Yes. 55%. That is... I'm about to lose I'm about to have to fight him. I'm about to have to deal with the Pleasure King. So welcome back to the stream, Jax. How's it rocking and rolling? How was Deltarune yesterday? I was there for a little bit. Oh, fuck. Run away. At this point, I'm kind of worried. Because, like, you're getting far into the game, and so I need to make a choice of whether or not I'm going to be spoiled by Deltarune. Because on one hand, I think it'd be cool to play it. You know, Undertale was a pretty big game. I'd like to know what's going on. But on the other hand, I low-key... get out of my way! I kind of don't want to spend money. And so I'm torn between these two realities. Pardon me. Yeah, let's go in. It was pretty good. I enjoyed fighting the YouTube poop boss. There's a boss for YouTube poops. Fun for the family. Some of this game is fun for the family. A lot of this game isn't. Hello. Water or no whiskey, please. Don't say hello.
Hi.
He's buying a gun from the mysterious Chinese mobster. Oh, it's the Zune side quest? Like from Toho? Your writing's a dead giveaway. Besides, you've been snooping around for a while.
Yeah.
Shut your hole. We'll see if you sing a different tune. Follow me. I think I need to go save him. I think I need to go save him. I don't have to. I could leave him to die. However, it would be my best moral and emotional interest to save him. GJ, good job. Oh, got no choice but to make an example of you.
Boy.
That's enough. Don't beat him up. He's my sworn brother. I'll take your word for it. If you can prove... Oh my god. Yeah, that makes sense. You fucking dumbass. You're gonna whip out a gun, but you're not gonna shoot me immediately? What the fuck do you think is the gun for? Alright? Listen, say what you will about saying what you... Actually, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna make a crack at how police uses their gun a lot. Or how the police will use their gun in a lot of situations where maybe they don't need to. And about how the gun's nature makes it very easy for you to just rip it off rip in terms of fear. And it does a lot of damage, and it does a lot in that instance. And then I was like, well, I don't know if now's really the time to do such a thing. With the political climate as it is it appropriate to make these comments? Maybe. Probably not. Fair enough. A deal's a deal.
Boy.
Sell me a firearm. Score. Jesus Christ. Maybe you should beat this guy up, Kiryu. Beat up the reporter too. Beat up both of them. Is it okay to lie about someone being your sworn brother? Because I thought, like, sworn brothers was like a sacred bond with each other. I didn't know lying about it was fair game. You got balls getting the deal done after that. How about Up in Arms, a frightening first-hand focus on the district's deadliest dealers. Give me the gun. Let me use it. Give me a gun. Yes. 9mm automatic pistol. Is that it? Oh, fuck. I sniffled too hard. No! I'm in agony. Actually, we're fine. That's it? All I had to do was beat up some dude. This is the deal with, Kiryu side quests, I think. Because what I'm doing, if I go to sub-stories, Kazuma Kiryu, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, there's a lot of these that are very easy to deal with. And I think now I've become so strong that I'm a little too strong for a lot of these. Damn, this is a lot. No fucking wonder they're so easy. I'm over here doing the ones at the very end, and now I'm getting to the ones at the very beginning. Although I am interested in this big gap here. This makes me think that it might be one of those. Hold on. So here's the thing. For those of you who don't know, the Telltale Boys Club is something that I'm not doing. Reason being, because it's kind of erotic, and I don't really know if I want to rip that on stream. But they do have a bunch of side quests, and I'm pretty sure that's this. So, yeah, that's not happening. Wait, why is there more? Why is there another side quest right here? I thought I just did this side quest. Is there another one? What's the side quest? I'm suspicious of what's going on right now. A group called the Human Trafficking Ring. I don't know, but they don't sound like they're up to any good. It's a lead I happen to stumble on. Word on the street is it happened right here in Pink Alley. From what I hear, you can buy people there for the right amount of money. Young, old, men, women, whatever you want, all for sale. That's so weird. How do you, like... Listen, this is a weird question, and what it kind of does is make me seem immoral and evil, but how much could a person cost? And, like, how do you even... Because, like, it's not like slavery, you know? I read a lot of manga, and a lot of isekai, there's like, yeah, these slaves have a special magical enchantment, or slavery is legal, so even if they escape, you know, people will, like, bring them back to you. But in the real world, that's not how that works. All they gotta do is go to the authorities. You're gonna try and fucking buy somebody? No! No, do not fucking buy someone. You bought a gun. What are you gonna do with the person? You bought a gun, right? And you just fucking gave it to me because you didn't know what to do with it. Are you gonna buy a fucking person? And you're gonna be like, well, here you go, Kiryu. I don't really need it. You know? I don't really need a person. I don't know what I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I wouldn't buy a person. I don't want to deal with this. I really don't. You gotta believe me. There are too many of you, and I just don't like your vibe. Well, there's the big one. Boom! Boom. Pow. And that's that. I don't know. Those are the lyrics to a song I don't remember. Well, there's one. They're almost dead. I need to eat something really quickly. Not in real life. Well, maybe I don't know. I could go for a snack, but I could always go for a snack. I mean, like in the video game, I need to take a munch. All right, how are we looking business-wise? All right, payout ready. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Where's the nearest store? Slowly but surely, we're just gonna avoid the place I gotta be. We're gonna have a nice dinner at this restaurant whose name I can clearly read and pronounce. Man, I need to learn another language. Hello. Please give me food. I'm hungry. I could use some drugs for it, but... Oh my god. I just need to buy one thing. Hey! +1 CP. Do the people in Japan not understand what CP stands for? Did they really run by this? I guess they had to run this by a translation team. The translation team fucking rewrote this whole game. The translation team didn't have any problems with it? Was CP just not a big deal back in 2016? Was there like a year where nobody really gave a shit about it and that was 2016? It just seems odd, honestly. But, you know, maybe I'm just, maybe that's just, I don't know. Hey! No cuddling on my watch, mister. Alright, if I can't be happy, you can't be either. Anyways, let's go to Tenkaichi Street. I need to do my business. I need to go and do business in the world of high-stakes real estate. Alright, I am one of the foundational leaders. I killed 2 people. Alright, wrong way. This way. I wonder if this is really what, like, Tokyo is like. Not that I would ever engage in prostitution, because it's illegal, and also it would make me uncomfortable. But surely it's not that easy, right? Like, maybe shit's different in Japan, but like, I don't know. I do hear I know in, what is it? Thailand? People, like old rich guys will go to Thailand and look for like a prostitute. So maybe it is easier over there. Don't fucking money battle me. Don't do that. You look like a joke. Yeah, look at that. Now you're silly. Now you're goofy and I have 56% of your properties. Should have thought about that. Anyways, it's a little odd that the staff isn't doing so well, that the economy is doing so poorly. It does say -1, but yeah, I can switch you out. You want to be switched out with Nugget? Is that what you want? You want to be switched out with Nugget? Yeah, you can be switched out with Nugget, pal. Okay. Are we all good to go? -1. We don't need Koshimizu in here. We could switch him out. For whom? I'm unsure. Oh, what about for Officer Kikuchi? Alright. Let's spend a little bit of money and make a little bit of magic. That's what I always say. You know, people are like, man, what's Muubody's catchphrase? That's it right there. Spend a little bit of money and then get an S rank Tonten-chan. I feel like I said that too ethnically. I feel like I fucked that up. That felt uncomfortable for me to say. Tonten-chan? Yeah, that doesn't feel... I feel like I fucked up there. That doesn't feel right. Do I have anything here? No, I don't. On the bright side, I'm making more money, which is pretty cool. Big fan. Eventually, I'll be making so much money that nothing will happen because the prices of the properties I'm buying keep going up. So, in essence, like nothing, the status quo does not change. I'm still immensely poor all of the time. Mr. President, I'm disappointed in me. A coupon for an adult shop. Dear valued customer, to show our appreciation for your repeated patronage, we'd like to offer you our services for absolutely free. Ooh, automod. Uh-oh, a bot got caught with automod. Best viewers on this website. Ooh, I'm sorry, pal. Best viewers. Ooh, well, I can't tell anybody where it is, dipshit. the best, I can't tell you where. Start stealing the bill. I don't know if you can steal buildings. Yeah. Besides, are you sure it's really just a me? Sure it's not for Yamanoi-san? Yeah. I'm sorry, so it's okay for women to work in sex work, but not okay for the men to patronize them? What kind of backwards warped society are you living in, lady? Does that mean the Pleasure King is challenging you? Well, what? Oh no. This might be bad. Not in terms of difficulty. I'm sure I can overcome whatever game he has. But like... I don't... Pleasure King? The adult shop? What adult shop? Where am I going? Oh, Pink Alley. Oh yeah, this gotta be it. Look at how suspicious that is. All right, Showa Street East. So now we gotta go this way. I was referring to Kenta, saying that if he ran out of jokes, he should steal them. I think he already did. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of something else. My mind is warped, mush like pastry. I woke up at 1 p.m. today. Somehow it's gotten worse. Oh my god, the reason why it's gotten worse, I was reading manga, right? So sometimes I'll get in a phase every like couple months or so where I'll reread all the manga that I've already read on Azurascans. And there's this one manhwa called My Daughter is the Final Boss, about this guy whose daughter is the final boss, but he goes back in time and vows to be a better father so that she doesn't turn into the final boss. And low-key, it kind of falls off. It was never that amazing, but it kind of falls off, and that was really sad. And I stayed up till 5 a.m. reading that. Fight me if you dare. I really hope that this is the Pleasure King. Nope, this is not the Pleasure King. This is this guy. Where the fuck is the Pleasure King? Fuck. Oh no. I need to turn off my trouble finder. A letter of introduction. Who gave you a letter of introduction to the human trafficking? How do you... This is gonna make me sound bad. Alright, I'll be the first to say it. However, how would you even get a letter of introduction to a human trafficking ring? Are there like human trafficking professors? Like what's the sitch on that? Okay, well I don't know where I gotta go, so that kind of sucks. The final boss of what? The final boss of the world? It's like how do I explain this? It's not like it was particularly well. Oh, what's up? Yeah, I got telephone cards. For Korean manhwa, you know, have you like Solo Leveling? Oh, I don't have any full sets. You know, like Solo Leveling? A lot of Korean manhwa is like that. Solo Leveling is pretty generic in terms of setting, where a bunch of like dungeons or cracks or whatever the fuck they're called open up and monsters spill out into the real world. And so his daughter was the final boss of the world, I think. I don't know. They didn't really explain it. All of humanity gathered up and they were gotta take her down because she's the final boss of stuff. I don't know. It never really explained it. I read like 100 chapters of it. You'd think they would. Anyways, he's just fucking jerking off, which is weird, but whatever. I sure hope I get something good out of friendship with him, because if not, then I'm doing this for nothing, and that's a little silly. Anyways, where's the adult shop here? Because I'm not seeing it. This better not be what I think it is. I have terrible news. I have terrible news. You need to meet him at Senryo Avenue, just outside the Telltale Boys Club. Here the king challenges you to a telephone club battle. If the problem is is if I do this, I don't know. I don't really feel that comfortable playing a very erotic game live on stream, but I can't get past this and do the rest of everything if I don't do this. So you know what? We're just gonna have to do it. We're just gonna have to do it, and I'm gonna have to find a way around it, and that's the only way it's gonna happen. This isn't how I wanted things to go, but I'm afraid this is how things will have to go. Can I just like auto lose? Can I just refuse the battle, or I'll take the 10% hit. I will. You know, I kind of enjoyed it. Ah, there you are. Hello. Sex worker having a bad day. That's a very descriptive name. Pleasure King doesn't seem that bad. I don't know. Either Pleasure King is manipulating this woman, or they're not that bad. Oh. They're pretty bad. I think it's time we offer that little tuna to the usual fish market. Yeah, I think we gotta take him down. Also, women are so stupid, and the men who spend big money on them are equally stupid. Hey, what's up? I'm here to beat the shit out of you, and ideally we're not gonna do any telephone games. You're the one who called me out here. A telephone club battle. If you manage to score a date within 3 minutes, you win. Alright. I think we're gonna have to do something a little different here. We're gonna have to do something a little different here. Alright, listen, I'll be here all the same. We're just gonna have to do things a little different. And that's okay. But we're gonna, there we go. I'm also gonna turn off the sound. Alright everyone, so I'm gonna do a little bit of Telltale Boys Club. And then we're gonna and then we'll be fine, and then we can go back to it. I did, oh Jesus fuck. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh no. Yep, I know how to play the game. So I can't actually hear the Yakuza game because I turned it off because I don't want them speaking, and I also can't hear the media source. It's only playing for you guys. Oh, it's been a while. So the silence makes me deeply uncomfortable. Actually, I feel like I can at least turn the sound on. Do you have a job? They're asking me if I have a job. Fuck. Oh no. Oh wait, no. I forget that I'm very bad at this minigame. I forget that I'm not very good at this. Alright, hold on actually. I think I'm gonna mute Subway Surfers and we're gonna turn on Yakuza. I think this should be fine, maybe. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this works. You know, if you guys spoke Japanese, this might be pretty bad, but I think we'll make it. I think we'll make it. As long as no Japanese speakers pop in, we should be fine. I'd love to get past this. You know, 3 minutes. A little bit longer because of the fucking cutscenes, but 3 minutes of the timer. As long as I don't fuck up, it won't take longer. I shouldn't have played this game on stream. This is my fault. I've done something terrible. So, how's the weather, huh? On the bright side, I'm getting better at the video game. Let's see, what's something that happened? I can't think of anything. It's because there's fucking. It's because of this. Ah, no. We're fine. We're big chillin'. We'll make it. We're chilling. Oh Jesus. We're almost there. We're almost at the end. just like 4 more. I can't think of anything. It's like my brain has gone blank. Fuck. There we go, we're fine. I'm locking in. I'm actually crazy at this game. It's been such a long time since I've actually played mobile games. You know, it's so strange for me that mobile games actually make up. Oh fuck. Got it. It's so strange that mobile games make up so much of like video games monetary and like social capital. You know what I mean? Not social capital, but oh fuck. What's up, Nezuichi? Not sure if Yakuza minigame or forgot to change title. Keep Subway Surfers on after beating the minigame. I'm not keeping on Subway Surfers. What's up? Welcome back to stream. It's been a while. I'm doing the Telltale Boys Club minigame. Normally I wouldn't. However, for the Kamurocho Real Estate minigame, for the Kamurocho Real Estate minigame, you need to do it just once. And unfortunately, I'd say there's a mostly naked woman on my screen for a considerable amount of this game. However, I like to think of my stream as maybe PG-13. And so having a half-naked Japanese woman on my screen kind of clashes with that. And as, you know, we've done it. Thank you very much, everybody, for putting up with Subway Surfers. Ideally, we won't have to do this again. Welcome back to the stream, Nezuichi. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's good to see you. Pardon me. I'm just checking something. And by that, I mean I'm trying to see when's the last time Nezuhishima was here. The last time you were here, you were so here, and it was so swag that I'm scrolling up and I can't find the day. Jesus Christ. Back in January, February, March. Back in March. It's good to have you back, Nezuhishima. Or that, or maybe I scrolled up too far until the first day. Anyways, hello. Yeah, this is... I can't... The caller on the other end was her! I really don't. I don't want to talk to the Pleasure King. Alright? I'm not trying to be homophobic, you know. Trans rights. But I just don't want to deal with this individual. I just don't want to deal with it. Alright? I don't know if they're he, I don't know if they're she. The game has called them both, and I think I'll refer to them as neither. Alright? Oh wait, this is actually gonna be so easy. Think you were playing Fire Emblem? That seems about right. It looked like I was playing Fire Emblem. Yeah, I beat a I don't know. I don't think I was playing Grug at that time, but I might have been. It's been a while. As it stands right now, I beat Grug, the Fire Emblem ROM hack. Can you refer to them as broken nose? Is their nose broken? I don't know. I try not to perceive them, if that's not a really mean thing to say. You know, it's it's a little bit of an insane thing to say, but I was trying not to like, you know, perceive them. I was trying not to acknowledge their existence, so I'm afraid I wasn't looking at them too hard. The assumption being that you break their nose shortly. It'll be soon. Oh, that's right. You do need to fight them. Surely there's no... I know they're coming out with a director's cut for Yakuza 0. Please, please. I hope that they make this stop happening. Because you mash through in order to get through the, you mash through in order to get through the dialogue, and then you accidentally pick the wrong one. I should play Yakuza sometime. It's pretty good. I'd recommend it. I'm having a good time. I played a little too much to the point where it's probably like an issue. I need to start actually being a variety streamer again, which is why I'm now only going to play it 2 days in a row maximum. Alright, new policy being instituted soon. Because God knows when this fucking game will end. It'll probably end fast after I beat the Kamurocho Real Estate minigame. Problem is, Kamurocho Real Estate minigame's taking a while. Alright, last stream I was meant to be doing that, but there's a minigame where you race little model cars. And holy fucking shit, I spent 4 hours racing little model cars. And you know what? I became the best in Japan. Maybe even best in the world. So, was it worth it? Maybe. But I had a good time. Was that an F-bomb? PG-13, my idea of PG-13. So like, normal PG-13, but with a lot more swearing. But no slurs. You know, like if you're if you see a 13-year-old kid, they'll probably swear once or twice. PG-13, but my idea PG-13. Deadpool Christmas edit. I think that is the current reigning idea. There we go. Let's start collection here. Let's switch you out with Gakuta Takeshita, and let's switch you out with Papillon Kato. Let's switch you out for Electronics King, and let's switch you out for Officer Kikuchi. We're not gonna start collection just yet, and we're gonna Leisure King, and we're going to Lilong. All right. I try not to swear that much. It happens to be a little bit of a problem. It happens to be a little bit too ingrained in my, what's the term? Daily vocab. Which is a bit of a problem because fuck is kind of like a filler word for me, which is not good. But it could be worse, you know? There are worse words to be filler words. Although sometimes it gets a little repetitive. Other days of streaming, any idea what it'll be? Well, that's the problem, right? I've been playing Yakuza for too long. The idea was always meant to be, although it didn't really turn out like that, to where one long game and one pseudo-long game, and then a couple days where, maybe mini motorways, maybe something that I can beat in one stream. Unfortunately, that hasn't happened. So as it stands right now, I'm thinking it's either a game I can beat in one stream, or a game I can beat in like not two or three, but like 3 or 4. I'm rolling around in my head Half-Life or Batman Arkham, but I don't really know how I feel about those. So I can't offer any particularly large promises. I'm looking for games that are about 9 to 12 hours. Because then I can play them for like a little bit, and then it'll be like, if you don't really enjoy watching Yakuza, you can watch one of those. The problem is that I base all of my times on howlongtobeat.com, and sometimes it's not totally accurate, so it gets a little screwy. Not only that, but howlongtobeat.com isn't really a big site. It's not like Metacritic or anything. Notably, if you're... how much money do I got? I have a little bit. Notably, you can search games on Steam by Metacritic scores. You cannot search games on Steam by how long to beat median averages, which is a bit of a shame. I don't have enough money. Should I go to Pink Street? Pink Street's right here. I can buy something because I have money. I'll wait. It doesn't really matter. Hello. I'm here to talk about your side quest. Typically, I come for the game, stay for the streamer. That's the goal of being a variety streamer. That's the dream. I'm familiar with How Long to Beat. It's low-key, it is how I play video games. Yeah. It's so useful to get like a gauge on how many hours you're putting into a game. Although it does end up with like a little bit of balking. I'm surprised nobody made an add-on for a third-party website for How Long to Beat plus Steam Search. Are you selling mushrooms? They might have. I haven't really looked at it. I'm not familiar with Steam add-ons. In fact, I'd go so far as to say I've literally never used them or never thought of using them, and that chat message right there is the first time I even considered it being an option. What I tried to do was look up... Actually, no, I looked it up I think a couple days ago, where I could sort games based on their estimated playtime on Steam. Unfortunately, the sites I used were very inaccurate, as it were. So that's a little bit of a shame. Does he just sell normal mushrooms? And they're confusing them for like drugs? I think he just sells normal mushrooms. I admit, I don't like mushrooms. I don't really enjoy them. But then again, I'm not a culinary master. But I'm gonna be honest, man. You should be nicer to the guy who's selling you mushrooms. Alright, he might lace them with fentanyl and you might get hospitalized. Damn it, I'm all... Yeah, it is how it is. But no, currently... Let's see, I have a couple games. I have a sticky note with stuff. Let's see, let's open the sticky note real quick. I have a big sticky note with a bunch of games. Let's main monitor this shit. No, wait, you can't see that. Yeah, you can't see those. Half-Life, Resident Evil 2, maybe. Nine Souls is long, Yakuza 0 is long. Tomb Raider, I could play Tomb Raider. Maybe Momodora, I think that's also kind of short. Not thought about this, not thought about this. This is a long game, this is a long game. I think this is a long game. Thinking about this one, have not thought about this one, have not thought about this one, maybe. So there are a couple ones. These ones are a little problematic, but these are the main games I'm mulling over. Some of these are long, but I might rip one of these. Maybe Hi-Fi Rush, because I know that's short. The problem is dealing with these guys, right? Because 3 hours is about the average stream length. But 5 hours and 4 hours are just like a little bit more. Like I can push to 4 hours, it's not that big of a deal. But 5 hours is suddenly like, okay, do I push to 5 hours of gameplay, or do I shrink down a stream to 3 hours and then shrink down a stream to 2 hours? But that's a little silly. The shorter games are kind of a problem, but no, there are a couple things. I might run Hi-Fi Rush. I might do that. What's wrong with Katamari? Or do 2 streams, that's right. So the problem, theoretically what I could do is just play a game for however long the first time, and then whip stream 2, finish it, and then start another game in the same stream. That's true, but like it messes with me to do that. So I could just play Mini Motorways or something else afterwards, but every time I do that, it never really ends well. You know there are mushrooms that make you hallucinate when you eat them, right? If you sell mushrooms in a shady part of Kamurocho, people will get it mixed up. I want as many people as possible to enjoy my mushrooms. I've only just started out. If I pack up and leave now, it'll feel like I failed. That's it? Oh. What's up, mushroom dealer? How do I become friends with you? Do I buy mushrooms? Do I only get one at a time? Oh, I just... You know what? Yeah, man. I'll become your mushroom friend. Sure, fuck it, why not? But every time I do that, it never really ends well. People usually come for a game, or, well... Last time I did it, I played Minecraft, and that didn't really go well. But that's just because Minecraft kills me, slowly. I really need no one to come in and hit me. Deathloop is free on Epic Games right now. What I was gonna say, if interested, I did hear about that from Kenta. It seems neat. I say in the highest, most fakest possible fucking pitch I can find. It seems pretty neat, although I don't know anything about it. Alright, so let's buy multiple things and just see how that goes. Alright. Oh, he's moving. Wait, where are you going, man? Do I have to find him? Do I have to find him in different parts of Kamurocho and buy mushrooms from him? Surely not. That would be absurd. That would be absurd. Why would they do that? Well, now I need to go buy all my shit again. God damn it. But no, I am interested in playing Deathloop. I don't know about streaming it. I don't know about. I need to know about the game a little bit more. I don't know too much about it as it stands. Which one's this one? I can do this one, but I feel kind of like a jump. There we go. We have about 5 for everything else. Hide and seek, game padding time, fair enough. Yeah. So I think last time I did something for stream and then I wanted to push it to 3 hours. It was a Lego stream and then I played Minecraft and it just didn't really, didn't really go well. I wasn't feeling that hot and then and the graph, it was like a because Twitch graphs have they used to be bar graphs, which I like, but now they're like line graphs, which is cringe. Flashbang! 3, 2, 1. Give it a little bit more time because this 3, 2, 1 was fast. It was like this, and then I got to Minecraft and it was like, which is my fault mainly because one, I wasn't very funny here, but also I think it was because of the Switch. So I was a little worried. It bugs me out a little bit. But I also just don't want to stream for 2 hours. So I don't know. That's not that big of a deal. I'm treating it with too much seriousness. Like, oh no, he's switching game in the middle of stream. Yeah. How do I want to do this? Not doing this one because That's Subway Surfers. I could go Vincent. I could learn pool and darts. But yeah, no. Whatever it is, I cannot just continue playing Yakuza. This is unsustainable. This game is too long for me to focus solely on it. Although it does work. It does work. People do watch Yakuza, but it hurts my soul as a variety streamer. You know, because like I don't roll up being a variety streamer because there are no games I like. I play it because I want to play a bunch of different games, and this is my emotional challenge, I guess. Oh my God, it's Mr. Confetti. Hello. Will you be my friend? I need someone to... You look like you might be my friend, but I'll check with you. Okay, well, considering how you don't have a name, I think I'm gonna talk to the girl. Actually, let me look at this guy. Somewhere in here, there's a sub-story or a friendship bar. And I think it might be you. Hello. Talk to me, please. I guess I get to learn how to get pool. Start each stage with a certain setup, and your goal is to sink the object ball in a specific pocket with just one shot. Yeah, I'll do puzzle pool. I don't really want to bet anything on puzzle pool, but that works. Okay. Easy, normal, or hard? Well, I can only play easy. Oh. Let's bet 3 million because I have a lot of money. And before you get scammed, trust me, get scammed, I know so much how to play pool. I'm pretty okay at pool in real life. The problem is that in this game, I'm not great. You can also press X for an overhead view. It says as it doesn't show me that. Once you've decided on a shoot angle, press A to enter shot mode, and then adjust the power. And then, yeah, I get it, man. I don't really know what that's meant to do, I'll be honest. I'm not doing anything, by the way, this is the tutorial. If the impact point is off center, it will spin the ball, but that doesn't mean anything to me. Why would I want the ball to spin? Oh, that's me. Fuck. Okay, so if I hit it straight on, it's gonna bounce into the wall. So what I need to do is hit it at an angle. Thank you very much, Nezuhishima, for using stretch. Yes! Yes, I'm the GOAT. Alright, let's stand up. I don't like that SFX. It's pretty bad. It's pretty, like, awful. It's pretty awful. I might need to find something else for it. Makes me think like rubber. What can I say? Now, if I had seen One Piece, I'd make like a joke here, but unfortunately, I have not. Alright, so it does say games left. 5. And I don't exactly know how that goes. What am I doing here? How do I even get this? Oh. So if I do this, and then I hit it really hard, then that happens. Okay, I think I might be the GOAT. I think I might be really good at this. I think I might be really good at this. Puzzle pool is not that hard. Not being able to see from above is ooh. Well, there's a little mini map, and it did mention the overhead view. I just haven't needed it. Ah, oh, there we go. Okay, well, this is annoying. I think I meant to hit that ball, and then it'll go there. I think that's the move. Unless I... Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Ah, boo. They have it set up. I guess I need to do that. I don't love this. What do I even... Okay. Center the ball. Go. honest. Bro, does it have to be in this fucking sitch every time? A little bit farther to the right, maybe. Yeah, a little bit farther to the right. What about that? That feels pretty reasonable. A little bit of spin, maybe? I don't know what that'd do. That really sucks. That really sucks. That really sucks. Can I get a replay? Trying to imagine this puzzle from first person. Awful. Okay. This is awful. I hate this. Okay. About that. Alright. No, this is essentially the same as it was before. Alright. I hit it a little too there. It needs to be a little... it needs to be closer to the center of the yellow ball. Like that, maybe. Needs to be a little off from the center of the yellow ball. How in the world is this meant to happen? This is an impossible task. If I do that, it might work. No! 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 It hit the ball! It hit the ball! Skill issue clearly / serious, I know. Can I choose not to play again? Because I'm really only doing this to get the friendship meter of Erica. I lost $3 million. That sucks. Be my friend. Well, that didn't work. Oh, it was you the entire time. Yen doesn't equal $1. Yeah, it's like divided by 100. When I'm in Japan, I travel the world a lot, so I don't get to spend much time here. I'll go home soon on my next trip overseas. I live in a jumbo jet. Oh. Think of it like a mobile home. When you're a global businessman, you spend more time in the air than anywhere else. Again, I don't think that's true. I have several private jets, and I switch between them depending on my mood. Hangar space is at a premium with soaring land prices these days, so it costs me an arm and a leg. Haha. I guess you could say this place serves as an office while I'm in Japan. Oh, investment fund. Yeah, listen, I need to go through this. I'll send Majima as much money as I can. Oh, thank God. So this is how you send money between M-Sen and K-San. Alright. Sotenbori. Yep, come on. Give me money already, man.
Nani?
Invest money. All of the money I can get. All of the money I can put in. All of it. Alright, well there that goes. What about 144 equals 1? That's like a hard fraction. That's a hard fraction to make. Can I invest again? No, I can't. And that's it. It is weird, but whatever. Yeah, as just shorthand, I do divide it by 100. Unfortunately, the yen rate is not that easy to understand, which is a shame, but it is how it is. Is Mushroom Boy back? Mushroom Boy. Mushroom Boy, I'll come another time. I'm a little busy. I'm not even running because I'm gonna lose. They're just a nuisance. I've never seen a video game enemy where the problem isn't that they're hard to beat, it's just that they're literally just too fucking annoying. Actually, that's not true. That's just Pokemon. That's why they put repels in there. Get out of my way, lady. I'm here to buy mushrooms. Hey! Stop being mean to the shroomer. You expect us to believe you're here in the middle of Camarocho selling nothing but table mushrooms? Yes. Can you just use cash confetti? Well, it did just now. It doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, you're right. I can use cash confetti, huh? Fuck. I totally forgot about that. I don't know. Like, Yakuza introduces a lot of things at times where you don't need to use those things. Please don't be mean to me. I've said this before and then the person blocked me on Twitch. But I think cash confetti is one of those things. Because at the time of cash confetti, I didn't need it, right? I'd kill someone and I'd get so much money from them that it would be worth it. But now, as it stands, I'm just not strong enough. Well, I'm not strong enough to kill them really fast, and I don't get any money for it either. So you're actually so right. I should use cash confetti. Thanks for helping me out again. I guess people still haven't gotten the message that I'm just selling regular shrooms. The reason he gets mistaken for an illicit shroom dealer. Maybe it's the vibe. What's it do? So cash confetti, you throw cash on the ground, and then your enemies just sit on the ground and they don't fight you anymore. And that's it. It's a good way to avoid fights. The problem is that it, along with weapon crafting, both get introduced in an earlier part of the story. Right? Which makes sense, because right now I'm doing all the subtitles. But you gotta understand the circumstances around this. Right? Bad shit is going down. Bad shit's happening. Right? I gotta go to Sotenbori. I'm being hunted by the Yakuza. There's like a ton of shit happening. Right? There he goes. And now, in terms of story and tone, is not the most correct time to be doing all of these funny little things. However, now is the most appropriate time gameplay-wise to use cash confetti and to use the weapon crafting system. And so that presents, I think, a hard problem to deal with. And that problem is, do you introduce funny little side quests that will help the main character later at the part of the game where funny little side quests are more thematically appropriate, or do you introduce them more at a point where gameplay is appropriate? Now, Yakuza 0 specifically has chosen to do it when it's thematically appropriate, which was the last time I was Kiryu, where the stakes were not quite as high as they were before. Unfortunately, I need them now, and I've kind of forgotten all of it, because between the time that they introduced it and now, things have gotten more serious, and I do need them a lot more. But I've done so many gameplay and sub-stories that I've kind of forgotten the intricacies of the system in the first place. And in terms of cash confetti, I kind of forgot all about it. Because I didn't need to use it when it introduced itself to me. And I just never did. Money battle. So I get it, I just forget about these things. Also, it doesn't help that I'm streaming, and so I'll forget simple things sometimes. I'm just a forgetful guy, and streaming doesn't make it any better. Yeah, this is a very serious crime drama, and we are approaching the height of the story. So I understand why they're not. Don't get me wrong, I get it. I get it, I do. I understand why they're not being like, oh yeah, this is this by the way, because it wouldn't make much sense. But unfortunately, wait, are we the baddies? No, we're the good guys. Everybody who doesn't like me is a bad guy. Similarly to real life, everyone who doesn't like me is actually evil. So, you know, be on the lookout. Alright, 81%. We're almost there. How much money do I have? 336,000. I could buy a couple buildings with this. This is pretty fortuitous. If you see a black dark screen like that, that's not on me, because if the game crashes, you're gonna see a bouncing DVD logo. Alright, because that's what I have playing underneath this game at all times. Alright. But no, I get it. I really do. It is just how it is, right? You know what? I'll walk. Walking where? Just over here. Actually, no, it's probably in my best interest to make more money at once. So I have two choices to spend my money right now, and I am picking one of them. One is to invest in properties in order to make more money with the real estate game and grow the percentage I have in the Pleasure Kings area. And the other is to spend it on my abilities to make myself stronger for the fight. Problem is, oh, listen, I understand, Mr. Libido, but I got shit going on. That's 6. There's one across the street over here. This is number 4. I don't think 1, 7, or 9 are particularly cheap. 7 is 150,000. What about 1? I already have 1. I just don't. Yeah, I can't. Alright, this makes sense. Can't spend any more money. Sad. What's up, Mr. Libido? I have a lot of telephone cards because I have the card watcher accessory.
何
How long till you buy out this town? Longer than you think. I made a lot more money as Majima, but the difference between the Majima and Kiryu routes is that even though you make more money from Kiryu's minigame, with Majima's route, once you, like, actually beat someone, you get 1 billion yen as, like, a congratulations. And 1 billion yen's a lot of money. So even though you don't make that much from the cabaret clubs themselves, the rewards for beating the other cabaret clubs are so fucking massive. Whereas in Kiryu's, it's the opposite. You make a little bit more money, and it's easier to make money, and you need to work less to make money. The problem is you don't get any rewards for beating any of the 5 billionaires. And so it's a lot harder to build up the kind of money that I got in Majima's route so quickly. Blah, 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 blah. They think you're selling shrooms, but in reality, you're just kind of on your own business selling normal table mushrooms. I get it. It's the same thing every time. Listen, it's funny, but like, you have a knife. That's really mean, man. That is a lot bigger than a knife. All right. All right, that's one. That's the guy who carried the big knife. And you were just here. I'm sorry, man. I didn't even mean to hit you. I was kind of aiming for the other guy. Fuck you. I would never use a knife. That's the weapon of the enemy. I like having mushrooms in my pasta. Personally, I don't really fuck with mushrooms that much. But then again, I'm not like, yeah, 120,000 yen. I know. It's like $1,000, lots of cash. That is a lot of cash, but to a man who's carrying 90 million yen, it's effectively nothing. That may be true, but I'm sure there's more room for improvement. You should decorate it. You know, you should put like a mushroom poster on the wall. Get a mascot. Get like a little shroom. I don't want to be the mascot. You should be the mascot. What? A theme song? You need something light and catchy to get rid of your shady image. How about... What's happening? Miraculous mushrooms, marvelous mushrooms, enoki, shiitake, porcini, force magnificent mushrooms, your man is Kitajima. That's okay. You know? I think you might need a little gusto, but that's alright. Still sus. Nah, I trust him. Listen, if you see a big guy in an alley selling mushrooms, make sure to buy something from him. Alright, he's just a kind guy. He wants to work on his mushroom business. Oh? We're almost there. I don't even think his friendship gives me anything. Which is a mean thing to say, but you gotta understand that some people's friendship, like, give you property. Like, I did Pocket Circuit Racing, not only for the love of the game, but also because if you raise friendship with Pocket Circuit Fighter, later on, what you do is you get the, what is it? When you're fighting, like, the strongest of the 5 billionaires, you get their, what was it? Building, right? For real estate, which is good. That's why I did that. Same reason for doing the bowling minigame. There's a bowling minigame at a bowling alley. I won over the worker there. Which doesn't really make that much sense, but I think he got human trafficked. I'm gonna be honest. You know the guy who was investigating the human trafficking club? I'm sure it'll be okay. Yeah, I should probably figure that out. If I remember correctly, isn't the entire drama here about some Randy Allo ownership, right? Or is that is this one exactly? There's a single spot, this spot right here, that the Yakuza, that the Tojo clan, the Dojima clan are unable to buy out. And that's it. That's the drama. So... That's it. Yeah. The silence there was to illustrate a point. Personally, I feel as... Oh my god. That's not the mushroom we want. Feeling so regular. Give me the shroom! Is that Mads Mikkelsen? Miraculous mushrooms. Marvelous mushrooms. It kind of looks like Mads Mikkelsen. No! Save him! But no, it's just a little silly.
What?
Yeah, maybe he doesn't look that much. He kind of looks like Mads Mikkelsen. But like, you know, not quite. Also, why is there a Italian or Russian oh, probably part of the Russian mafia. What's the Russian mafia? You know what? Actually, that's a stupid question. You have a gun? Bro! Don't bring a gun to a knife fight. It's dishonorable. Ow. It's a little hurtful, but, you know, whatever. Fucking dumbass, you missed. Ow. Ow, it hurts. That's what you thought I'd say. Okay, things aren't going too well. I'm struggling a little bit. I'm not moving fast enough to fight these guys. Fuck you. Yeah, can't stab me while I'm in the middle of an animation, pal. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? He's dead. I kind of feel like a sick fuck. But whatever. If I gotta beat your ass, then this is how I'll do it. I can't hit him. He's too strong. There you go. Just fight even. I really like the heat action for when you grab someone near the car. I think I didn't know the heat actions were so cool. I think it's really swag. I guess the theme song didn't really help. I want people to know I have the tastiest mushrooms in Japan. Wait, the tastiest mushrooms in Japan? Let me try one. I want to try some tasty mushrooms. Not in a homoerotic innuendo sense. Kitajima's mushrooms. It tastes fantastic. I have my own special technique. That mushroom reminded me of my old days in Naples, Italy. I used to be a chef there many years ago. I was well known in Naples back then. I worked every day trying to make the best pasta in Europe, and I perfected the ideal al dente pasta. The problem was the sauce. I could never find the mushrooms worthy of my pasta. I visited mushroom sellers every day, searching for a mushroom to match my pasta, but none were good enough. I never found the right mushroom. My restaurant was losing money, and my girl left me. I grew to hate pasta. I gave up and took over the family business, the mafia. But I see now that you had the mushrooms I've been looking for with my pasta the whole time. Come back to Italy with me. We will take up Europe. We will take over Europe by storm with the best mushroom pasta ever. Kitajima, you gotta go. You must go, man. Go to Europe. Take over the world with your mushroom pasta. You have the chance to be somebody. What the fuck is this? This is the weirdest fucking side quest. This isn't the weirdest one, but it's up there. It's up there. Holy shit. What the fuck? Okay. And you thought he was Russian? He's white. In Japan. with thin hair. Alright, well I tried to use cash confetti, that didn't really work. Beating up random thugs doesn't make a problem? Maybe not. Just Yakuza thing. And I need you. And I miss you. And I wanna know. Oh yeah. We're all fulfilled business-wise? Alright, that's fine. And then when I'm done business-wise, I can head over to Pink Alley. And I can buy more stuff. After I save my guy from being brutally kidnapped and human trafficked. But first I need to go to my business. Man, I am single-handedly funding the fucking taxi service of the city. I am single-handedly doing. There's no one out there like me. I'm about to start getting overcharged. Alright, there you go. There you go, Kazuya. Kazuma. Who's Kazuya? That's the guy from Tekken. Fuck you! Are you? You're the mafia boss who took Kitajima the Shroomer to Europe. He's still in Europe making mushrooms. Well, that's the thing. Kitajima has a head for business. I've run out of things to do at work. But I'm starting to get bored playing tourist. Do you want to be security? What the fuck? Okay. I'm sorry, I helped a man have shrooms, and now I have a mafia boss running my security detail for my real estate business? Yes, that is the title to my new light novel. You can find it today in Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, and your local bookstore. Be sure to pre-save it on Amazon and Kindle. Thank you very much. No way you can compete with, I don't know, hundreds of thousands? I don't know. I have a lot of money. Even if they pay 1% of you, I have a lot of money, so, you know, it's working out. I pay the exorbitant prices. 10,000 yen for a single trip, that's a lot. Are you getting angry at me for having postcards from sex shops, even though I'm actively battling the guy who owns all of the sex shops? If only you did this during the day where taxis cost significantly less. Is that true? Damn.
Yeah.
Get my noise on. Considering the Pleasure King's area? Oh, alright, where are we going? Senryo Avenue. Alright, all I gotta do is beat the shit out of the Pleasure King. That doesn't seem too hard. Okay, well it turns out I can't actually buy anything. God forbid we have fun in this video game. Wait a minute. Do I have to go all the way back to where I just was? No! Curse you, Yakuza 0. Why would you do this? Is my time not valuable? All of this for the secret Dragon of Dojima style. I'm sorry, ladies. I need you to get out the way. I feel bad running into the random women. I really do. You gotta believe me. I don't go on the street, like, in regular life, running into women. Oh my god, I knocked him over. I don't feel bad knocking over couples, though. I feel like you get your just desserts. If I can't be happy, no one can. Alright? They call me Incel Man, and I'm the newest Batman villain. That's right, I'm still on the Incel Man thing. Oh my god. Kasuragi. Kasuga. Yeah, I knew that. Adding as an age. Darn, you must be feeling like such a zero. A Yakuza 0, if you will. Ba-bum bum bum ba-bum bum bum. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. Ba-dum bum bum ba-da-da-da-da-da bum ba-dum da-da-da-da. Behind you! Who are you? He's my sworn brother. Are you gonna do that again? Are you gonna hit the sworn brother thing again? It's gonna go fine.
Yeah.
This town's dark secrets are best left in the shadows. Fuck you, stop being metaphorical. I'm gonna beat your ass until you start speaking literally. I have a hatred for figurative language, and the only way I can beat the shit out of it is with my trash can. Get up. Get up. Get up. What the fuck was that? Whoa! Am I on shrooms? Oh, well, that didn't really work out for him, did it? I have a feeling that was meant to be a hard fight, but unfortunately for him, I learned the trash can fighting technique. It's the strongest thing my masters have passed down to me for generations. The cavalry's coming? Okay. Oh my god, boss man. Do I gotta beat your ass too, or how are we doing this? They are free to go. They are ordinary citizens, nothing more. There is much to blame for trying to conduct business with a civilian. Oh, that was easy, wasn't it? I have a feeling that there will be a sub-story in the future featuring that man. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know if I want to do it, considering how this dumb fucking asshole went to go deal with a human trafficking ring and then got his ass beat and had to wait for me to save him. Fuck you. Oh, you know the boss's voice and stature? Mystery mounts a trafficking terror. Is that him? Oh, that's him. That's he is the human trafficking leader. Man, he's so cool, except for, you know, the part where he buys and sells people like slaves. So, I guess he's not very cool at all. Really I had to say that very quickly. I live in the South, I can't be saying these things. I hope you managed to break up the ring before the end of the game, but other than that, I don't know if you do. It doesn't. Well, actually, let's open up the sub-stories and take a look. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Normally, sub-stories that are linked together are next to each other. So you'll look at Pocket Circuit Fighter. Maybe not. Oh wait, no, these are friendships. What am I looking at? Yeah. So these are all like Pocket Circuit sub-stories that are all next to each other. Yeah, like all of these are part of the Pocket Circuit thing. They're all connected to each other. Alright, so now I gotta go all the way down here. Boo. Boo. I'm saying boo, not moo. Although I understand why you would think that. Pleasure King, I am here for you. Not in a emotionally available manner, but rather I'm just here to beat your ass. And I don't mean that in a sexual manner either. Fist to the face. Also, why does your belt just say ox? I don't need to read your dialogue. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you the only way I know how. Too late, Cliff. Fuck. He's totally not saying boorns. Also, that's slash sarcasm, not slash serious. I get confused. I don't know the, I don't know. I need to see the chart. I remember when, what are they called? They're called something, that's for damn sure. The problem is that I don't. Oh, you're so strong! Hold on. One, we're gonna do this. Why the fuck do I have mushrooms? X, 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 Y, and then Y. Okay, move forward. X, 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 Y. That didn't work. Alright. Everybody needs to be X, 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 Y. It's not working! Well, there goes fucking somebody, huh? That didn't work very well. I don't know which one's Jaguar. I take it back, I found out. Maybe you should go back to using Rush like you used to. I got this. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if that's really the move. Ow. I need the chart again. When tone indicators first became like really big, they had a chart for people who didn't really get it, and that was I used that for me. Oh, that's also because I think when did tone indicators become really popular? All right, well that didn't really do much. I think it was a long time ago. I just wasn't really into using them. Or I didn't really talk to people that use them all that often at that point. Stop hitting me. It hurts. It's mean. Consider how consent works, bitch. I don't know. I could have had a harder voice line. Yeah, get out of here. You want to know why? Because I'm gonna just beat the shit out of you with a bicycle. Ew! 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 Wear some pants. Oh my god. You have no. Ew! Stop it! Stop it! Go away! Get off the screen! Get off the screen! It's PG-13! Ew! Fucking finally! Get out of here! Total domination, motherfucker. Also, you should probably use guard. I don't know. I'm killing it. I don't think Yakuza is PG-13. I am. I'm PG-13, and that's the important part. We'll make it happen. I don't want to be lovers. I don't want to be friends. I don't want to talk to you outside of a working relationship. Talking to me won't help you. Oh, taking me down will help you get rid of the 5 billionaires. I disagree, because taking you down, that means I literally own all of your real estate, so the 5 billionaires have less room to be. Work for me. Join my real estate business. Join my real estate business now. Alright, that was easy enough. Advisor? Ooh, that's useful. Alright, ideally I'll never have to speak with you again. But you're streaming a not PG-13 game. I manually make it so. You came into stream with the Subway Surfers on it. So that's all I'm saying. Only rank 4 for the Pleasure King, but Mafia Boss is rank 5. Mystery Man. What should we do? Should I take him out now? Leave him alone. For once, we've got someone who can give us an interesting challenge. It's also a good opportunity to see what the rest of you are capable of. Kazuma Kiryu. Alright, I didn't know Yakuza was not PG-13. I don't look at age ratings. I'm a grown-ass man. Alright, I don't need to. I don't give two shits about an age rating. I can look at whatever I want. The problem is that I probably should take a look at some age ratings from time to time. But Yakuza is a big game. It's a big draw. Even if I have to put Subway Surfers in front of the bodies of naked Japanese women, I think I'd make that choice every time. It's bode well for me. Alright, Yakuza's helped me out a lot. Alright, just look at how many views I have on the YouTube stream. I mean, everything's going so well. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be... and then look at that. That's so many. YouTube is weird. Hello, hi YouTube viewer. I'm sorry, I'll get out of your hair. But YouTube's so odd because it feels like half and half, kind of. Not like coffee. Let me further elaborate. Like half the streams pop off really high and get, well, I'd say really high for me, okay? They'll get like 50, 60, 70 views and I'm like, whoa. And then half the streams will get like 4. So, cash confetti. All right, let's talk to me, Kasuga. I just noticed your YouTube stream has more info. More info. Title is no joke. What do you mean? The title should be the same. The title should be about the same. Yeah. The titles are about the same. With YouTube and Twitch, it's a little different. The YouTube mentions milk and not intolerant. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So the thing about YouTube and Twitch streams is that they both have different, like, sections. Let's pop it up. Let's pop it on one screen. Hello, everybody. Hi, everyone. All right, so this is the full YouTube title, right? And then here, the stream is on a timer. That's right. I had one Starbucks frappuccino, and soon I will die from intolerance. Now, if you look at the Twitch notifications that I sent out earlier, right? What those are is the same thing. However, what Twitch has right here are tags, which is something I can put in the description of a YouTube video, but I don't really often do it. I usually put this, and then I'll put Yakuza 0, and then please subscribe maybe to the Discord, right? So with Twitch, the tags are public. However, the only people that see the go live notification are the people that see the go live notification when it gets sent out. It's not something that sticks around. And so on YouTube, I have it stick around. And so they both share, they both have the same things because the YouTube video still has tags, right? However, people don't really see this unless they use unless they use a plugin for it. Like I have a plugin for it. I can see YouTube video tags. I think a lot of people do. However, the average YouTube mobile user per se, right? They don't have access to this. So the tags from Twitch go to YouTube, but they can't see that. And the go live notification, Twitch can't see, and it's in the YouTube description. Yeah, so it's a little interesting. It's a little different. Either way, right? I need tags. I need a go live notification. I need a description. I'd like it to change every time. So it all works out in the wash. But everything has the same vaguely amount of information. Although, unfortunately, I can't really have as much fun with tags as I do on Twitch with YouTube. But I get to do a little bit more with the description, right? So, like, right now, for the one guy on YouTube right now, I have lactose intolerance as my tag right here. And so when people read, "There's a bomb in my stomach," when you look at a Twitch stream, I'm not gonna pull up my own Twitch stream because I don't like seeing the amount of viewers I have. It wigs me out. They usually only see like the first 40 characters or so. And so there's a bomb in my stomach, and then they see lactose intolerance. It's like, okay. You can't really do that with YouTube, but you do just get a little bit more with the description. So, you know, sometimes bits are better on YouTube, sometimes bits are better on Twitch. It's half and half. Get it? And it all comes back to me saying half and half, not coffee. Irony of the cow who can't tolerate milk? Yeah. You're telling me. You're telling me. Listen, I didn't plan this out. It just kind of happened that way. I had the move persona before I found out. Being lactose intolerant, finding out you're lactose intolerant is kind of like finding out you're gay. You have suspicions for like a couple years, and then inevitably you find out, and you're like, "Oh shit, that makes so much sense about my life." So, I guess I'm kind of part of the. When you think about it like that, maybe the L in LGBTQ stands for lactose intolerant. I don't know, maybe. All right. Anyways, we just beat the Pleasure King, which is pretty cool. We are over halfway to being the 5 billionaires. Ideally, if everything goes well, making a lot more money, I should be able to buy the rest of Pink Street. Probably not, to be honest. But if I can beat the other one in this stream, I might be able to wrap up the real estate business and the sub-story today. Probably not, to be honest. We're 2 hours in. But ideally we could, and that'd be really swag, and, you know, maybe things will go well. Maybe. We can only hope. Pink Street? Yep. I need to pull up the revenue, but no, I don't like. Whew. Out of curiosity, how are you on non-cow milk? Almond milk has a little too much almond for me. I like Lactaid. People taste something weird in Lactaid. I do not taste it. I do not taste something weird in Lactaid. It tastes like normal milk to me. And because of that, I enjoy Lactaid. Although I do know that some people will taste Lactaid and there's a little something odd in it. It doesn't taste that good. I do feel pity for those people. But for me, it tastes exactly the same as normal milk, which is phenomenal. That has nothing to do with lactose intolerance. That is just, my palate is very unrefined. Alright, actually, let me take a gander at what this is. I'm missing Ogando Arts in Moscow. Ogando is 7 and Moscow is 9. 7 and 9 are both on Senryo Avenue, not Pink Street, which means I need to go this way. I don't try a lot of milks because I live in Georgia and not somewhere like, say, LA. Places like LA have more lactose intolerant, more gluten-free options and stuff like that. And I don't live there. So, afraid I don't have too much of an example, but I've tried almond milk, I've tried soy milk. Soy milk is a little weird, there's something about it. And also, whenever I drink it, it feels like a meme. Like, he's drinking soy, and I'm like, I don't want my milk to be a meme. I don't want to tell people, oh yeah, I have some soy milk, and they're like, soy, and I'm like, ugh. So eventually I did switch to Lactaid. I like their ice cream as well. I think it's pretty cool. Almond milk's fine. The thing is, I like almonds, so it didn't bother me for a while. But if I'm drinking milk, I'd rather just like have a milk taste. You know what I mean? Which is weird coming from the guy who can't have milk, but like I've had milk a lot of my life. I would go so far as to say all of it. You know, when I said I found out I was lactose intolerant, and it explained so many things. Believe you me, explained a lot. It explained a lot about my bowel system. Listen, I know this is bad. Does this work? No, they're just meat all the same. But yeah. Okay, soy boy. I'm not a soy boy. I'm not a soy boy. I don't drink soy milk. I enjoy Lactaid. Call me Lactaid boy if you must, but I'd rather you not. Call me Lactaid boy if you must, but I'd rather not. Alright. There we go. With every year, fake food gets better. I'm sure there's fake milk. It's very hard to tell from real. Well, it's for me. I know a guy who isn't lactose intolerant, who was my best buddy. Okay, so the reason I found the big clue, like when a gay person sees a really hot man, is like, shit, I might be gay. I went over to my friend's house for a sleepover. His stepmom is lactose intolerant, and she had Lactaid, and then I had Lactaid, and I was like, damn, this milk is not upsetting me in any way. That's really swag and cool. And that was the first row in Domino's. However, he personally is not a fan of Lactaid. He says it tastes something a little different. I trust him. Motherfucker is drinking it more than most people. What's up, Asriel? Welcome back to the stream. We're talking about the irony of a guy with a cow mascot being lactose intolerant. How's it going? And I keep pushing this comparison of lactose intolerance is like being gay, but I don't think anybody's really fucking with it. But I'm gonna do it one more time. Comedy comes in threes. Good luck with the sub story. You messed it up pretty bad. What the fuck? Alright, let's lock in.
Oi.
Stay out of this. This woman is filth and she needs to learn her lesson. We'll have to kick your ass first then. Alright, I'll kick your ass, buddy. Guy with the cow mascot happens to be lactose intolerant. I wonder who that is. I need you to know it. Oh my god. It's me. Holy shit. I didn't know. Wait, I've been lactose intolerant the whole time. You gotta believe me. I did not plan out the Moo name when I knew lactose intolerance. And by the time I found out, I was already known by Moo on Twitter with my Twitter mutuals, because I used to be a really big Twitter head back in the day. I wasn't willing to change it. What would I even change it to? Right? I used to go by Fish, and I used to have a bullet train as my profile, and that's it. That's it. So I'm glad I pivoted to Moo. I think it's pretty swag. All right, hold on. I gotta kill this guy. Drop the taser. Yeah, it might be over for you, bud. What's up, Alistair? Oh my god. Is that Sergeant Kim Il-sung? Is that Alistair himself? What's up, man? Welcome back to the stream. How's it going? It is good to see you. It's been a million years. It's been eons. I think the dinosaurs died in the last period of time in which I haven't seen you. How's it going? I hope at some point Kiryu gets a reputation and some people run on seeing him. That would be pretty cool. Also, I bet this woman is like an evil person, maybe. I don't know. It's weird that Jackson warned me about this. I used to be described as Pussy Destroyer 78 back in 360 days. Back in the Xbox 360 days. I thought you were just talking about just a year ago.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving me drugs. No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was a little worried because Jackson warned me. It has been so long. But yeah. I never had any swag user. That's not true. I did have some swag usernames, but the problem is that I still have them kicking around today, so I can't like rip them because it's gonna be like, his full ass name is here. Uh-oh. Stream doing okay? It's giving me a network error on the Twitch, but it's probably fine. Can't name offhand, but I played a few games which is possible to have weak close flee if you approach. I think I've done the same thing. But considering how this is my first Yakuza game, definitely not this. You literally just spent $800 on a PS1? Why? Why did you do that? $800 is so much. For what purpose? Have you bought the Mario Kart machine? Hey, at least with the Mario Kart machine you get Mario Kart. PS1 doesn't even have Mario Kart. It dropped for me like 20 seconds ago for a moment, but it's already back. Oh shit. Yeah, fuck. That's not good. Although, I'm gonna be honest, there's not much I can do about it. I just have to sit here and wait and be sad. What's with the $800 with the PS1?
Nani?
It's only natural that one should spend money on a product that is fantastic. It does wonders for your vitality to hear that men benefit from steel hard firmness too. So, Kiryu... No. You see, Kiryu-san, once you buy AHA water, you get the right to introduce AHA water to your family and friends. If you sold AHA water for the regular price of 1.5 million, you get to keep 500,000 as your commission. So you're basically getting 1,000,000 yen for mine, and then I'll get mine for free. This is a pyramid scheme. This is a pyramid scheme. I make so much fucking money. I make so much fucking money. I truly have so much money. I'm not gonna hit you with the late 40s, but you're like around 30. I was being polite. You have crow's feet. I still don't want it. I make so much money with the real estate business. AHA water is truly worthless to me. Why would I need to be part of a pyramid scheme? I'm only 20. Oh, is she part of it? I would do drugs for a beautiful woman. However, that does not apply in video games. Alright, so you're out of luck, Belle. It's original, never ever used with the box and everything, and it's SCPH 9001 version. I don't understand what is important about that. However, I think it's very swag. I think, if it's an original PS1, I think that's swag as hell, and I get it. I just saw $800. I can't spend $800. And if you want to know why, you'd need to go watch the last Mini Motorway stream. I'd never do that. I could do that, but I won't. That would be terrible. If I buy the Switch 2, I might not get inheritance money. But I am happy for you. I hope you enjoy it. Are you going to play it, or it's like a collector's thing? Alright. Speaking of scams, this is PG-13. Kind of-ish. Honestly, I just bought it at the first choice because I thought I have the money. Why not get scammed? But you're better than me. I don't need it. Alright, I do have the money. I could buy it, but the first choice was absolutely not, and I'm willing to go with that. That's me. Look, Mom, in game. Wow. I didn't know you were a beautiful woman. Oh, wait, no. Wait, this is now. Who's the old one? Oh, the old one is Nezu. I didn't know I appealed to the elderly. I'm not buying it. I don't care how hot you are. Alright? But I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
I would do drugs for a beautiful woman, but she needs to buy them for me. I'm not spending that much money on her. Use every trick in the book you want, but I'm not spending my money on that water. Plot twist, you're forced. There's no way! I've never met anyone like you before. Alright. People who fall for shallow platitudes and the promise of money. People who get caught up in the moment. I've met many people like this. I feed off the foolishness of such people. I make them buy merchandise and I profit from their stupidity. But you're different. We live in a time that is awash with money. They throw it around without considering it where it goes. Who cares? Wow, Jackson fucking is so owned right now. Holy shit. Jax is actually so owned. They're talking shit about you, Jackson. Jackson, they got you. This is what you did. You throw it around without considering it where it goes. Who cares? Not you. Definitely gonna play it. Even bought a CRT TV for it. That's crazy. Although I might play some Souls games on my CRT because I've seen they look so good. Hell yeah, dude. Don't believe viewers. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jax. I just, you know, I saw it happen. The Mew shoes. I'm not drinking the AHA water. Oh, I'm gonna have to pay it. I'm gonna have to pay it. $1.5 million yen, please. I feel like I'm suddenly full of energy. I can feel blood coursing through my veins. I hope to share it with you at an enormous discount. Wait, I don't get the AHA water? It's actually really good. Wait. I scammed myself. Shit, that sucks. Plot twist, they just added caffeine. Does caffeine help with your ding-a-ling-a-dong? I don't think I've ever had a Coke and went, oh, holy shit. Listen, alright, that might just be me. That's never happened. Placebo effect? I don't know, that's fair. Also had to pay an extra $100 for shipping, which is kind of shitty, but like, fuck it, that's fair. That is unfortunate though. So when you say extra 100, does that mean it was originally 700 or it was originally 800? You paid 900 in total. I know the tariffs have kind of caused a big problem. I ordered a hoodie, I think back in March, and it was meant to ship last month, but something happened in the realm of international trade, which kind of threw a wrench in the works. Let's see what that. Check those shoes. I'll check the shoes. What's up? The annoying sound they make when you walk. I mean, confrontations are more likely. They are also said to give financial luck. Okay, so this is a good shoes to get at the very beginning of the game because you'll make more money. That, or they'll make my businesses make more money. Financial luck as a term is a little vague, but whatever. $900 in total? Damn. Hate to hear that, but at least you have it, you know? And when the world ends, you'll be able to resell it for maybe a lot more. So that's pretty cool. Kasuga, I don't think you're very good at this, man. I don't want to be mean, but I'm looking at you and going, this guy's not good at what he does. I'll do like a 3-star in here, actually. The only person that needs a 4-star is this place because things are still crazy. Can I get... No, oh, whatever. Sachiko, you're fine. Is there... Yeah, I don't own anything, so we can start your collection now. We can start your collection now. So true. Thank you very much. Just Julia for throwing an uncommon Pikmin off the ship. You did say don't kill, but I'm gonna be honest. I think that's exactly what you did. Which is a little fucked up when you think about it, but whatever. Welcome back to the stream, Julia. How's it rocking and rolling? Oof, $900 in total. Alright, so now I'm gonna spend literally all of my money upgrading my businesses. I'm looking for someone with a double circle. Love that. We're looking for Pleasure King here. Love that. That's exactly what I'm saying. Thank you very much, Just Julia, for getting jump scared by a common Pikmin. Moscow winter enter cuisine, Western cuisine. Let's do this. I guess Moscow is in the West. I've never really thought about it like that, but yeah, it is, isn't it? And then this one, and that's rank S. And I think I've invested in everything, which means I can now do this, and I'm gonna make a shit ton of money. It's gonna be great. See, I'm doing the next one good. Not my fault, that was karma. I don't know, you did kill a Pikmin for literally no reason. It's a little fucked up. What's wrong with murder? It's just not something I support. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, the Muubody stream is against murder. That's not, it's better than killing something. I'd rather be scared than buy something than kill someone. I feel like most people would probably agree with me. Alright, we're gonna go to the hotel district. Reason being, there are a bunch of side quests up there. Actually, there is a side quest here. Do I run it? Yeah, I'll run it. Well, I can take the walk. I can take the walk. Highly doubt I'm ever gonna resell my collection, but it's cool to know that these retro games are like gold and their value is only gonna go up. Yeah. Especially now that what people are getting more and more angry at the games being downloaded thing. I know a lot of people are very angry at the Switch too, for the downloadable games thing, which is I think reasonable. Thank you very much, Just Julia, for surprising an uncommon Pikmin. Why would you do that? Why would you surprise him? He's so sweaty. He's sweating in fear and nervousness. Julia, I think you have hatred in your heart. I'll say it. I think you have hatred in your heart, and you're being so mean to them. Thank you very much, Jackson, for spinning a common Pikmin. How kind of you. Look at him, how happy he's being spun. I don't support Nintendo financially, no regrets. I don't support them either. Not out of, like, principle, but just because I don't have $500 for the Mario Kart machine. Yeah, I'll help. What's up? Sketchy young woman. Am I gonna get beat up? Yikers. Yikers. But no. People are getting really mean at Nintendo, which I think is a little weird. Or people are getting mean at other people for buying the Switch 2 and Mario Kart. Because now that Mario Kart is an $80 game, a lot of games are being priced $80 because Nintendo's brand power is so strong that once, you know, people buy Mario Kart $80, all the other brands will follow suit because they know people will buy games at $80. And people are very mad at people who buy the Switch 2 for that. So that's going on. People are talking shit on the Switch 2. There's a lot of drama going on in the gaming community. A little too much, to be honest.
Nani?
But in reality, it's just the launch of a new console, and game prices were rising anyways. Because I can't be the only one who remembered that, what was it, $70 games were becoming established? I think the Final Fantasy VII Remake was $70. I think a lot of things are $70. Nintendo just made the jump from 60 to 80. I don't know, it's silly. Do society a favor and die. No, thank you. Oh. Alright, well that's a little glitched. However, I'm pretty sure he was told that there was a drunk man harassing a schoolgirl. There we go. No, that's a lot. TBH, something like that amuses me is discourse around scalpers. Oh, I hate scalpers. They're evil. Always. I don't. It's an evil guy. Like essential, sure, but luxury, I don't care. Because people scalped what, toilet paper and masks and stuff during COVID. All right, scalpers are just evil people. All right, the whole lot of them. If I remember correctly, Microsoft has already announced their first $80 title. That's right. I think Call of Duty, maybe. Although everyone seems to think they just want to sell Game Pass. Yeah, toilet paper and masks was fucked up. You know, it's like a group of people. So I'm buying extra consoles. I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I care. I think it's pretty lame. You know, keeping consoles out of the hands of like children is pretty fucked, I think. Especially Nintendo consoles. I can understand not really giving a shit about like Xbox and PlayStation, although I still think that's a problem. Xbox, video games primarily speaking, a lot of their target market is children, right? And if you're over here buying Nintendo Switches at $500 to resell them at $700, and like, you know, it's some kid's birthday and his dad just can't afford the $700 Switch because he knew it was $500, but he can't shell out an extra $200. I think it's fucked up. Supply and demand. Well, the issue, right? You can say supply and demand. However, kid doesn't have to get the Switch on day one. We are living in a time and where I didn't want this stream to be political, all right? But Trump over here is fucking declaring tariffs on all the fucking countries in the entire world. So manufacturing and production relies on these things being consistent, which they aren't. All right, tariffs are going up, tariffs are going down, and manufacturing mirrors this. If we lived in a time where tariffs were not being pumped, then I would blame Nintendo for short circuiting or for short supplying everything, and then the demand goes up, right? But if you're fucking making Nintendo Switches and then massive tariffs are fucking placed onto them, then they need to wait out the tariffs, which apparently everything, you just have to wait it out because he's going to change his fucking mind anyways. You have to wait for it to be $500. And if you ship the goddamn Nintendo Switches over at $700 instead of $500, then you're just fucking losing a ton of money. And scalpers going to buy those $700 Switches, and guess what? They're going to be $900. All right? I think in a consistent economic environment in which there are not outside forces like the government at play causing price changes, then you know what? That's fair, I guess. It would be on Nintendo for producing more. Or they should produce more in order to meet demand, right? But at this moment in this time, especially when Vietnam, where a majority of Nintendo Switch manufacturing is taking place, was being hit by tariffs only like, what, a month ago, all right? This shit's insane. This shit is inconsistent. And scalpers are taking advantage of this time in which there might be a more limited supply of Switch 2s in order to jack up the prices, all right? I think it's fucked. I think it's not right. Okay, chill out, dude. Alright. Personally, I think scalpers are bad. Alright? They mark up the price as middlemen. Middlemen are inherently a useless thing. Alright? And what is it? Involuntary middlemen. Middlemen that force themselves between you and the product are bad. And I think in a normal situation, you could blame any of the retailers as well as Nintendo for production issues. They should put out more. You know what I mean? They should put restrictions on the amount of people that buy these things, right? And that can be on them. I still think scalpers are bad, but part of the blame would lie in Nintendo and the retailers. But in a situation in which at any fucking moment, for any fucking reason, the man in the White House can go, actually, I think we need a 50% tariff on anything from Vietnam because they don't buy as much from us as we buy from them. At no point would I blame Nintendo for that. You have a lot of other things to blame Nintendo about, a lot of other things to blame retailers about, but in this sense, it is exclusively, the president and scalpers that are fucking the shit up. And I think it's fucked to be like, supply and demand, when there's very actively other things than supply and demand that are affecting these things right now. Alright, government intervention in economic policies have outcomes. Through economic policies have important economic outcomes in the supply and demand chart. This shit is real. It's in microeconomics. But yeah, we buy from them because they don't have it here. Yeah, the guy I bought my PS1 from said he's the original owner and he has them since 1998. Bro's been scalping for that long. He might be a scalper, but owning it since 1998 makes it feel a little bit more like a collector. It could be a scalper. It would be unfortunate, but it could just be a collector. I don't know. I'm not a fan of scalpers, and I really like economics. So saying that the scalpers are chill and that Nintendo is wrong because they should meet supply and demand in a situation in which the government is actively manipulating the supply and demand curves that are representing our economy right now. And I needed, it came out of me. The economic monster inside of me came out. All right, listen. I really enjoyed AP Microeconomics. You gotta understand. And macroeconomics was just okay, but macroeconomics it was a little less clear cut. A lot of it was about the Fed. Did you major in it or just fond? I'm currently pursuing an accounting degree in business and administration, and because of that, I'm taking econ classes. So yeah, kind of. We're not whipping out the prison theory, Alistair. I know you said that a while ago. I read it, but I needed to do it. Ooh, fancy, good luck. It sucks. It's miserable. Woo. Anyways, Shinji likes fighting people or something. I don't know. I was busy talking about economics. This guy should go buy a Switch 2 and play Mario Kart instead of beating up random people in the street. I don't know. Good luck. Thank you. He's definitely a scalper, man. He has like 9 product rings on his listing and didn't even say only one left. Ooh. Yeah, maybe. Then he's definitely a scalper. I don't know. Admittedly, I'm not. I didn't buy from him, so I wouldn't know. All right, because there's some people that like sell their shit off, right? Like they'll collect it for a while and they'll be like, okay, well, I've spent enough money. I've done enough. I've collected for long enough. But if he's a scalper, then that's a pain in the ass. I don't. I think it sucks. It is odd that there's nothing here. But specifically, I think in terms of a lot, it sucks. Oh, I don't wanna gamble with you. I'm sorry. It's weird. It said that there was an exclamation mark over here, but I don't see it. That's Shinji? Shinji? Very serious game. Or just downsizing, moving long distance. Ah, there it is. What's going on? Nezuhishima. Oh, Pokemon. Pokemon? Very serious game, downsizing, moving long distance. I don't know much about what's going on with the Pokemon thing. Pokemon looks visually terrible. I'd like it to look better. I'd like the game to be better. I like Legends Arceus. I'm willing to buy Legends EA because I think Legends Arceus was really good. And I don't really know the drama with Pokemon. I just know that Game Freak needs to make them look better. Oh yeah, Scarlet Violet ran terribly. It was a really shit game. Scarlet Violet was really bad. I really like Legends Arceus though. And I've played Pokemon for all of my life as it stands. I think one of the first games I ever remember playing was Pokemon, specifically Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I think my dad bought it for me when I was visiting him in West Virginia. He bought me Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver with a little watch, or with the little Pokeometer or whatever the fuck it was. Never really played with that because I didn't get it. I didn't understand it at the time. But yeah, so unfortunately they have me for the rest of my life. Although I do wish that the games would be better. I have inelastic demand as long as it's not $1 million. I still don't care though, because it's the original PS1, never before used and in pristine condition, is like a unicorn in 2025. True. Yeah. If you're willing to pay for it, then you're willing to pay for it. You know, it's not like they're actively making PS1s and all of the scalpers have fucking cornered the market and are preventing you from buying one like that. I mean, it does suck that he scalped it, but, you know, it does blow chunks, but, you know, it's not as unfortunate as an issue. The face one runs better emulated than original hardware. Yeah, Nintendo Switch is not the strongest thing. And Pokemon was not optimized for it, which is crazy because Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was really optimized for Switch, so clearly you can run games very well on it. Game Freak just didn't put in the effort, didn't have the time, I suppose. First games I recall were Age of Empires 1 and RuneScape. Can I call you a simp? A simp for what? For Pokemon? I'm not nice to Pokemon, I just buy the video games. Alright, I buy the video games and I complain about it. Other than Legends Arceus, that game fucking rocks. That game's the shit. That game's fucking peak. Who cares? I'm just gonna beat your ass anyways. Complaining but doing it anyway sounds like an abusive relationship. I'm gonna go up to the domestic housewife of an abusive relationship and be like, "Sup? Sup?" Alright, let me be clear. The mainline Pokemon games I don't feel good about buying because they've been bad for a long time. However, Legends ZA, I really enjoyed Legends Arceus, and that's why I'm getting that. That is out of no obligation, that is out of no nostalgia. I really enjoyed Legends Arceus, and that's why I'm willing to buy Legends ZA. Because if it's even half as good as that game, well then it'll be bad. It'd need to be better than half as good as that game. You know, it would need to be about as good as that game for me to enjoy it. Remind me, I've been wanting to play Mystery Dungeon games and Conquest. Oh, Pokemon spin-offs, big fan. I wanted to play Snap when it came out, but I forgot. The latest Game Freak title presentation looks horribly optimized. Well, it's not finished, and it's not for a Nintendo console, so it's possible that they, it's entirely possible that they actually fix it. Here's the thing, if Game Freak can put out a game that runs well and looks good on a non-Nintendo console, I think that might help out Pokemon in the long run, because it proves that Game Freak is not the problem. People have been shitting on Game Freak every fucking 2 seconds. You know what I mean? Because of how bad the Pokemon games have gotten. Like, 8 and 9 specifically are like, yeah, blah, right? So if they can put out a game that looks really good and is really good without Nintendo involved, I think that could raise their brand equity and then push the blame towards Nintendo and get them to give Game Freak more time and more resources to make Pokemon. And I think that would be better overall. But that's just a theory, right? Also, there's this Poke Emblem ROM hack I need to play. Just remember Pal World is a thing. Wonder how it's doing. Well, considering how it's still a thing, clearly they didn't get out of the clearly they escaped the lawsuit. I don't know. I played Pal World back when it was the shit. Just to scare Nintendo, because that's the thing, right? About being in an abusive relationship. If you can scare the shit out of the person, then you'll always take the option. Although I didn't buy Temtem. I just didn't really have the money. Hey, that guy really fucks with Kiryu. I don't know if this is like a reference to the earlier Yakuzas, because the last time they brought up a kid in the sub-stories that had like a distinctive style and like to fight, as far as ours remember, it was a not an homage, but rather like a nod to the games in the future. So it could be one of those. I probably should have paid a little bit more attention. But what can I say? Alright, the guy in the fuck-ass cow costume likes Pokemon games. Ah, who could have seen this coming? Ah. Out of my way. I'm on my way to my business. I have business to do. Not even sure what the current big thing is. I never play the current big thing. What's the current big thing? Is it Mario Kart? It might be Mario Kart, I'm unsure. I know Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate. I don't know what the new thing is. Fortnite? Fortnite's always really big. Marvel Rivals, I think maybe was the last big thing. It can't be. It can't be Mario Kart. 'Cause it costs fucking $500 to play Mario Kart. I don't know. Unsure. Elden Ring Night Rain. Oh yeah, it's probably pretty big. Maybe the Dune thing. I don't know. I've never heard of anyone playing the Dune thing. Not yet, at least. And I'm not living under a rock. I'm on Twitter. So I'm only living under like a little bit of a rock. Alright. Ideally, I can upgrade all of these and still have some money left over, but something in my heart tells me that that's not gonna happen. Nope. Nope. I guess Michael Johnson. I guess Miracle Johnson. Yeah, why not? There's B. We're gonna go to Pleasure King. Rank up A. And now I have 200 million, which is pretty good, I think, overall. Big fan. I need to change out you because you're about to fucking get beefed. And then we'll start here, and then we should be good to go for the most part. And now I have so much money. I can go to abilities. I can go to beast. Nope. Brawler. I can get 4, but I can't get 5. But if I do rush, then I can get 4 and 5. So that's what I'll do. Oh yeah, the previous thing was Oblivion Remaster. I remember that. You know, it's hard when you don't play the big thing, right? And it's not, because these are the current big things, but they weren't as big as Elden Ring was. They weren't as big as Marvel Rivals were. They weren't as big as Baldur's Gate, right? These are the current big things, but they're not like the biggest things, you know? They're like moderate big things at best. You know, like people talk about Oblivion for a little bit, but you know, I don't think it was. What was the criticism? That it just wasn't very good. It was too faithful a remake. I can't remember. The fact that I can't remember means that it clearly wasn't that big of a thing, huh? All right, I'm gonna go to the Rush Hour guy, by the way. Not Rush. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Rush Hour guy. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna go to Jackie Chan. Dune is current top trending. I haven't heard anyone. The problem right now for video games is that currently the LA riots are going on, and so a lot of the trending tab is taken up by that. And then before that, it was NBA Finals. And so NBA Finals into LA political riots and Gavin Newsom being like threatening to be arrested. You know, pretty hard time for games to really crack through. You recall hearing good things about Void War and Cyber Knights? Did not know anything about that. Do not know anything about that. As far as I'm aware, oh yeah, Clear Obscure was the other big thing. I just haven't bought it because of money. I just haven't bought it because it's expensive. You sports? I like sports. Basketball's pretty cool. Oh. You confident that you two can win? 10 million? Katana? He says that this historical katana and enchanted blades to strike down even the wiliest ninja master on the shot. If it's real, it'd be a national treasure. A bargain at several hundred million yen. 10 million is a fair price to test it out. Alright, Kiryu, you cannot get hit by the katana. I'd rather watch basketball than play a video game of it. Yeah, I'd rather... No. I mean, in terms of, like, stuff, right? I personally, I know 2K is pretty big. I don't play the 2K games. I'd rather just watch the sport. What are you gonna do? Hey. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this the whole time, buddy. Oh fuck. I almost dashed into him. Okay, that's good. That's great. He just attacks and I'm just not close to him. Fuck! Up, no! Kiryu! I dodged out the way! Oh, this is gonna be rough, isn't it? And I'm gonna lose 10 million yen every time. I'm just not into sports games. Me neither. I don't know. I'd rather just watch. But then again, I'm not that big of a watcher anyways. But you're rich. It's true. It's true. How much money do I have? I'm not rich. I am remarkably poor. Remarkably poor. Oh no. Oh man, I am destitute. Holy shit, what the fuck happened? I thought I had so much money. What the fuck? Did I spend it all? Oh, I spent it all on the rush skill in order to be able to do the thing. Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out, actually. No, it was 200 million, but I spent 200 million in order to activate the rush thing, in order to get the rush ability that would allow me to do the next part of my training, which was part of my training that I just failed. Yeah, that makes sense. That's unfortunate. Alright, so there is something here. There's a side quest here. I just need to find it. The issue that I don't really know where I would find it. It could be an employee that I need to disco with. It could be the bartender. Let's buy a drink and just see how this goes. Ah. Oh fuck, what? Well, she said something. She said something. Hold on. Nope, just coming in. Do we need to disco dance and then I'll be able to talk to her? How do I disco dance? Someone in here wants to be my friend. And I'm pretty sure it's the bartender, but it could be any one of you. I'm open to new friendship. Oh, is it you? Are you the one who wants to be my friend? Oh, yeah, I'll dance solo. I've already completed normal on all of them, but this one is pretty low, so I think I could do Friday night. Anyways, it's late here and I'm gonna head off. Alright, thank you very much for watching the stream, Nezu Hishima. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. I've enjoyed your presence here. And I hope you've enjoyed it as well. I hope you have a good rest of your night, and I hope I see you again sometime. That'd be pretty swag. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, it's time to break it down. That is the same dress that the Pleasure King wears. That pink one in the back. That's the same thing. God, that makes me a little uncomfortable, to be honest. Fuck. Fuck! Fever. Alright, we're fine. There we go. Alright, fever will carry me through. No. I don't know what voltage is, but it's not going too well. Damn, that was really bad. That was really bad. Ooh, that stunk. I'm a little rusty. Alright, that's so crazy because when I did the Majima one, it went really well. Friday night 2. What does that mean? Hey, there we go. What's up? Took you long enough to notice. Who are you? Lover of dance and lover of women. Okay. As someone who is not a woman, I don't see your business with me. It's my playground, and I've been watching you dance, friend. You've got a talent for dancing that's off the scale.
Yeah.
There's no fooling me, but I wouldn't mind seeing it again up close. So I challenge you to a battle, a disco battle. I really hope that this is. I just need to dance a little bit, and then that's it. And I don't need to raise this friendship by dancing, because that's gonna be a lot. Yeah, I'll dance. Yeah, I'll dance. Oh, it's just Friday night? Listen, I got this. All I gotta do is lock in. I'm gamer stanced up, I'm leaning forwards, I have the posture of a shrimp, and this is what will carry me to victory. Fuck. Fever. Alright, we're in. We're going. I got rhythm. That I owned him. I owned him. I'm sorry, Hisaki, lover of dance, lover of lover of You better switch to just being the lover of women, because you're not very good at dance. Disco King? Oh yeah, you're just a disco star in my disco kingdom. Never fucking talk to me again. Never fucking talk to me again. Also, do you get a completion point for every time you just do Friday night? How does that work? You wipe the floor, you're damn right. And I'll do it again. I can't keep myself from laughing. I haven't danced like this in too long. It's all thanks to you, my brother. After all that, what else can we be? We danced wild, we danced hot, and we danced together. We're dance brothers. Maybe you can even take him. Is this like Pocket Circuit Racing? I gotta dance? That boy Kiryu, he's good, but not quite at my level. Christ. There's Alright, well I'll leave. I'll leave for now. Well, how my business is doing. I kind of need money. My businesses are doing well. I might need to get going, everybody. I'll be back for my Disco Kingdom. I have to walk really slowly because you can't run inside buildings. And so it looks like I'm trying to, you know, be cool, but in reality I'm just being me. On the bright side, it is a short walk to my state of affairs. So that's not too bad. Man, when did Baka Mitai become a meme? It feels so long ago, which is a red flag for me because I remember anything in like comically short time spans. Like Elden Ring feels recent for me. You know what I mean? Baldur's Gate feels like it was just like last month in terms of like big things. You know, I'm kind of old. You know, back in my day type shit. Know what I'm talking about? So I don't know when the meme became popular. It must have been a long time ago. Maybe I need to watch those fucking YouTube, the YouTube rewinds that people made that are like fan creations. I know, what, Flying Kitty did one? They were a big memer. They were a big meme person. Grande. Nope, wrong way. Yep. I might run out of money. This might cost a lot. I'm making more money though, so I guess it's worth it. Alright, well, let's get going. 131 million isn't too bad. It's pretty reasonable, actually. Pro tip, if you have 131 million yen, don't spend it all. Alright, maybe put it into an index fund. Okay, so I gotta get all the way over here. Or I could dance. Or I could dance my heart out. The problem, you know what? I think I'm gonna dance, and the reason why is because even if I beat the 10 million yen, I'm gonna probably need multiple tries at the guy at the 100 million yen fight, and I only have 100 million yen. So I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait one more time, and then I'll go to him because I think I'll need minimum a second try. I feel so sad walking past the people who want my attention. You know, like the guys who have all the napkins or the tissues, the women who are presumably selling their bodies. I feel kind of bad because they'll be like, wait, no, and I'll be like, ah, what's up? Hello. Pardon me, everyone. I'm just walking across the dance floor. Do I dance alone again? Let's do Queen of Passion Heart. Because apparently I'm just a fucking goat. So. This is a lot different from that time I was challenged by Michael Jackson and lost. Alright, I'm locked in. I'm not very good at what I'm doing. Alright, Beaver. I'm not doing too hot, but I need to go up. There we go. You need to get the rhythm to it. You need to start understanding how the notes move. The problem with me is when the little square closes on like the small square, when like the big colored square closes on the other square, I have a hard time like syncing that up. You know what I mean? I have difficulty. So that doesn't help me. So I need to learn actually how it closes. Problem is that here we go. Hello. It's been a while. You revealing your face doesn't help me. I don't know who you are. Rock dance. I'm all about the dance floor. I watched you battle against Hisaki. Or probably Hisaaki, but I don't want to say that. I thought you might have it in you to become a dancer who could keep up with me. You're not just quick on your feet. You've got real style. Ooh, he's smiling. I think you might have what it takes to keep up with me now. I don't want to talk about ecstasy. Yeah, I'll dance battle you. Sounds like we'll both get off on this. I'll be okay. I'll become the true queen of passion. All right, you don't have a prayer. You don't have a snowball's chance in hell. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, fever! Ah, alright, she's ahead of me, but that's fine. We can pull this back. She double fevered. Oh, she double fevered. I'm behind. I'm very behind. Fuck! Oh, she owned me. She owned me so hard. I'm not a disco king. I'm just a disco chump. Fuck. I took more total steps and I had a bigger max combo, but I just wasn't consistent enough. She beat my ass. Damn it. Where are you? I'll challenge you to it. Where is she? Because she was like, challenge me again if you want to, but I don't know where she is. No, I don't. Oh, you're over there. Why are you standing all the way over there? I can't run to you. I have to walk so slowly just to get over to where you are. Why would you do that? I didn't even get any better. I just got worse. No, I don't want to normal. I don't want to normal it. No, I'm a disco king on normal. I need to push my disco limits and become the disco best in the disco world. Disco. Whatever. Oh my god. What the fuck? How is she even better than me? You're not the only one who can fever. I'm sorry I'm not saying much. I'm locked in. Damn, I'm just a disco chump. I went disco normal in order to beat her, but I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. You gotta believe me. I need to get greater than 6380 on Disco King. Kiryu-san. You're awesome. I know. No, don't love me. Love my disco skills. Alright. You're making me a little uncomfortable. Him, Maharaja's greatest dancer. They say he's a dancer from Osaka. But he only arrived recently. He's already made a name for himself here. Hey man, sorry something came up, I had to go. Nah bro, you're big chillin'. Alright, I'm discoing. I'm discoing until the world ends. And I also created a disco sin in the disco world, and I need to disco redeem myself with Disco Christ. Disco Christ, of course, being this man right here with the long hair. Similarly to normal Christ. I might have to go again though. It's okay. I appreciate you being here. Alright, I hope you can manage to take care of things. You know, you got important shit going on. That's okay. That's big chillin'. But I do appreciate you being here. Alright, I hope the stuff you gotta do resolves swiftly and pretty well. I fucked it. That's not great. The thing is, it's harder, but you get more opportunities at a better combo at higher, which is why the score is so much bigger. Fever! I need to become better. Haha, trust me, I'd rather be here. Fuck, I gotta go again. Alright, man, I hope things get better. I hope whatever you're doing goes better than my, what I'm discoing right here. Which is, admittedly, a low bar. Alright, let's be honest, I think a lot of things could go better than this. But you know what? I'm hoping for you. What do you mean bad? All of them. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever become Disco King. Alright, man. Thanks for watching the stream. I appreciate it. I hope things go well. I hope you have a good rest of your day. No! I'm not even a disco star. I'm a dancing dude. Fuck. God damn it. I hope you become a true Disco King. Except, I guess not really disco, but, you know, whatever you're doing. Unless you are going to the disco. In which case, I don't know why you wouldn't want to be there. That sounds pretty hype. Is this guy not the greatest dancer? He seems like he might be. But then again, what do I know? Do I need to leave and come back? I think I'm gonna need to leave and come back. Oh my god, this is the Cabaret Club theme. Bum 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 ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum. I could just go to that. I could absolutely just go to that. Alright, how are my businesses doing? Not well. Which is a little bit of a bummer. You hate to see something like that, you really do. But don't worry, the dancing dude, I'm not even a Disco King. This feels like a Fallen Kingdom. I used to rule the world. Discos would rise and fall when I gave the word. Okay, well maybe there's one more syllable than there needed to be. I don't remember the rest of the song, I'm sorry. Listen, alright? I'm just a guy, I don't know the lyrics to this Fallen Kingdom. Although it was remarkably popular for a period of time. Listen, gambling goons. You're messing with the wrong guy. I just got demoted from Disco King to Dancing Lackey, and I'm not gonna tolerate it. Starting with you. God, he has stains on the inside of his pants. Fucking white next time, buddy. Jesus. Do you know how unsanitary it is to be walking around with shit in your pants? I don't, but I just really don't really fuck with the vibe. I don't really care how sanitary it is. I'd rather you just not do that at all. Alright, well there it is. The issue being that now the business is not even close to being done. I gotta go do another sub-story, which is fine. Oh wait, there are cars over here. Wrong part of the road, it seems. I was about to Tybalt myself. I was about to Nomeo myself there, huh? Just a fun reference for all the Nomeo and Juliet fans in the chat. Just a fun reference. Of course, I'm talking about when Nomeo drove into the road and got smashed to death by a truck. Very somber scene. Who can remember the part of Romeo and Juliet where the same thing happened to him? They actually, when they put in the movie, even though he's meant to be a gnome, same thing happened. You know, in the real story. When I read Romeo and Juliet, I was like, wow. So the so the lawnmower in front of the semi-truck thing, that was actually taken from the original source. That's all you got? Then what's passing for the dance scene in Tokyo these days? Fuck! It's the guy from Osaka. It's gotta be Kiryu. The Maharaja Showdown. Low-key, I kind of need to piss. So I'm gonna take a small piss break before this because something tells me I'm gonna have to hit my head over and over at this guy. Because I'm not backing down. I don't even know the meaning of the word. I had a bad English education growing up. Hideo Kojima is alive. Oh, wait a minute. No, I turned off the media source, so you've been listening to silence this whole time. I'm so sorry. Because earlier in the stream, I was looking at half-naked women, and I didn't want everyone to see, so I put on the Subway Surfer. Are we gonna duel? Or what, man? Do I got a disco? I got a disco dance on. Let's make her mine. Let's be the disco king I know I can be. Why do I have 6 notice? 6 of them are from a group chat I'm in. Oh. It was for the meetup for my Destiny. I thought it'd be funny. I thought it'd be someone who's trying to get in touch with me and texting me, but that never, that doesn't happen. Fuck! Let's fever it. Ooh, I was going to the rhythm and not to the dots, which is a shame. Let's fever. If there's anything hard, you can just fever past it and you get points. Let's fever past it. Alright, come on, push a little bit more. Fuck. Only 6,300. Am I just a disco star? I could do better. I can do better. I can do better. I could make her mine. Look, you need to turn up the audio for myself. Maybe for you guys. No, the audio seems fine for you guys. Oh, they were right there the whole time. I didn't need to do the disco. That's him, the greatest dancer in Osaka. His name is Ogita. He's the best dancer in Kamurocho right now. We couldn't even pull off the stuff he was throwing out, let alone look cool next to him.
Nani?
I need to take him down the only way I know how. I think you're the only dancer in Tokyo who has a chance at beating him. Yeah? Then I'll beat him. And I'll win your heart. I don't know why Kiryu's upset. I think she's a very beautiful woman. And I think this is the first time a beautiful woman has actually hit on Kiryu, who's not trying to sell him something. I was trying to run past all the women who have hit on Kiryu. Pleasure King, the kid, the child, the businesswoman who got angry at the child, the saleswoman who was trying to sell him aha. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle for poor old Kiryu here. Alright, anyways, what am I doing? What's happening? He's in the VIP room. I've been a disco star for so long. I was a disco king once, and I could never do it again. Many would say that I'm washed, that I should give up and retire. But I have one last job. I need to be disco king one last time.
Oi.
And to do that, I need to take you down, Ogita. I want to challenge you. Accept my challenge and see for yourself. You can do whatever you want if you beat me. I got it. No, let's do this. I'm taking you down, Ogita. I gotta lock in really hard. Okay, we're going. Beaver quick. Be fever again. Come on, Kiryu. No! No! I'm just a disco chump. Living in the Disco King's world. I wasn't good enough. I wasn't good enough. I couldn't make her mine. Tokyo has fallen. Man, I became Disco King, but I couldn't become the Disco King. What am I? A loser? I'm nothing? That's all I amount to? Just being less than this fuck ass with neon glasses? Fuck you. Fuck you, Disco King. I might never be the undisputed Disco King, but all I gotta do is beat you one time, and then I can walk away from the disco scene forever. This is the reason I'm here, and this is the reason I'll leave. So get ready. Alright, fucked it. Hold. I fucked it. I fucked it. I fucked it up. I fucked it. I'm nothing. I know I could beat him if it was at a lower rank. I know I could do it. But I don't want to. I don't want to beat him at a lower rank. I want to beat him at a higher rank. I know I can do it. I know I got that dog in me. Oh my god. I'm going to mute the fucking group chat. Alright. This goes for everyone, but make sure you're ready. Yeah, man. I know. Yeah, man. I know. All I got to do is, like, drive down there. Alright? I don't need a passport. I live in America. Fuck! I can't beat him. He's too strong. I can beat him, but I'd have to do the worst possible thing I could. I'd have to use the most underhanded tactics I could possibly think of. But I don't want to do that. I want to beat you fair and square. I need to shatter the facade. I gotta get 8,000, which is a lot, but when you think about it, it's not that much. I need to feel the rhythm. Prince of Pop, Miracle Johnson. He's an advisor from my fucking real estate agency. This shouldn't be too hard. That's fine. I just need to keep up a combo because that helps easier. If you fever, I think if you combo, you fever more. Bum, 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 bum. Fuck! I got better. I got better, but it wasn't enough. I know I can do it. I know I can do it. I would go so far as to say maybe, listen. I'm closer. I'm better than I have been. Kenta, thank you very much for taking a nap with a common Pikmin. I just can't. I just don't know if I can do it. Hey, you. Ah, Pikmin. I get it. I can't beat him fair and square, Kenta. Every time I try it, he actually gets better. I did my best showing, but I don't know if I can do this. He's too strong. Every time I fight him. How dare you make me wait? I'm sorry. Just give me one last chance. Just give me... No! I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I want to quit. I want to quit. I was going to do one last... and then one last dance. And then I press hard mode. But I don't want to do that. Yeah, no. Yeah, I do want to quit. I want to do hard mode. If I beat him on normal mode, then it means nothing. I cheated. Don't give me the fucking shit, bro. The fight didn't even start. Come on now. Fuck you. Alright, you didn't even win. I just wanted to go hard. I would beat you on normal mode. I want to beat you on hard mode. Alright, let's do this again. I'm sorry for making you wait, Kenta. All I'm asking for is if you can give me one last chance. If you can give me one last dance. He's going down. I just gotta be better than I ever was. I just gotta be the best in the world. Oh my god, that was thunder. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. I'm fine. Hold. Pro tip, if you're listening to the stream, I would turn the volume down now. Because once I win... Let's go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Yes! Yes! I'm the Disco King, bitch! I'm the Disco King! You see that max combo? You see that max combo 59? Yes! 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 Never fucking forget it! Never fucking forget it! Yes! I'm the Disco King! I'm the best there ever was! Nobody's doing it like me. Nobody. 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 Woo! All right. I think that's enough disco for me. For I think a stream or two or three or four, or maybe the best of all streams. Oh Jesus. Oh yeah. Ogita. You did great. You danced well, Okita. You were better than me. But I won. Made me realize that there's still other great dancers out there I don't know about. A real freaking eye-opener. The world's a big place, and there's always someone better. There might be other dancers in Osaka who are better than me. Are you gonna keep dancing? That's the plan, my man. If you ever have kids down the road, send them my way. I'll teach them how to dance. Some famous dancer in Osaka's been waving these around lately. I guess. Oh, wait a minute, I'm going to Osaka. I'm going to Osaka. I'm going to Sotenbori. Oh wait, I'll just go there while I'm Kiryu. Why is she so grossed out by her? She doesn't seem ugly. Admittedly, I'm not an expert on the beauty of Japanese video game women, but you know, I'd put her up there. Dancing. Viva! Come on, my brother. I've done it. I've done it. I've become the dancing king I always wanted to be. What's the rest of this game about again? Oh, the Yakuza. That's why it's called that. Alright. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah. Losers. Thunder strikes. Apparently it's storming. Low key, it might be my best move to end stream earlier than later, because there's a non-zero chance that the storm causes a power outage by knocking down a tree. That happens a lot. We get a lot of trees knocked down from power outages here, or not power, but like but like power outages. It's pretty annoying. It's happened before. I streamed in a thunderstorm and then power outage, which is a little like, damn, you live out in the middle of nowhere, but like I kind of do. So get some Michael Jackson in here. Let's get some Pleasure King in here. That's a nice rank S. Go back to Michael Jackson. Why is he an expert advisor on like shopping? Admittedly, I don't know anything about Michael Jackson's like life and musical career, but like shopping? Where's the rank 5 guy? Yeah, get him on here. All right. Yeah, it is coming down out there. Show me sub-stories?